No, I joined my own server.
Alright, I joined my server. I accidentally fucking,
Alright.
Here. How do I kick somebody from my server? Or from my group?
You did open crew? You can't.
Yeah, fuck. Well, there goes that, Athena. Hopefully we find another one. Oh, yeah, by the way, he repaired twice, not once.
I don't know the time frame on his first repair when it was, to be honest. I saw the clip. I didn't look into it. There should just...
I'll let you know if I see one.
It's like, it's not as easy for us to just be like, yeah, I would like to... Like, we don't just lose the cops for 5 seconds and instantly just get the beeline it to Benny's to repair. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more difficult for us.
You know
so
that...
you can't just go repair and in
yeah.
15 seconds after VCB.
You know that all those cars were in S+ too, right? That's why that you couldn't get them away from you.
I think it's because I think Wise Guy told him to go super hard on us, and that to them was like a S+ mode. You know what I mean?
No. It's because we were involved. The moment you get an S car involved with pitting people off of you, they stay in. They're not supposed to stay in S+, but they do. Majority of them.
So then we just don't pit people off anymore because there's no reason. I might as well just fucking outdrive people that are on the same level as me than rather have you guys randomly pit one guy. If they're just gonna be an S for the rest, that's a problem.
I don't know, man.
That's another thing. That's another thing that to me it's like is just another thing that's hand fed to the cops. Like,
you saw the new CVPIs,
having
right?
an S+ with a car where your A+ is already faster than an A+. It's not difficult to keep up with something.
And then they take CVPIs and buff them to go 170. Like,
I just don't like it, man. I'm kind of just.
Well, hey, here's my thing.
Can the cops have a little bit of a difficult time?
Yeah, here's my thing, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. Here's my thing. I personally see Thieves. It looks fucking great, and on top of that, Tarkov wiped on the 12th. I would not mind dabbling in some Tarkov to refresh our memory.
I'll be honest, I was liking chilling on GTA, just fucking off, but I just kind of ruined it for me right there, for myself.
I mean, we're not saying that we're not gonna play any more GTA. It's just more of like, you know, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest, bruh. After Andrews sends me in for 240 months after sitting on the ground for 45 minutes.
I'm surprised by that. Since he's CG, I thought he was gonna hit you easy.
And then it's like, bro, you know the worst part about it is that he sends me in for those 240 months, literally the rest of my stream, 3.5 hours, and it's like, you know, he's like laughing, like he's like, you can tell like he's happy that he just did that, you know. Like he's excited that he just did that.
Talking about the problem that I had with Lenny and marrying them, and how like Lenny was getting punished with like lack of content, essentially, like real. He was essentially, his stream was getting punished for content hit. You know what I mean? Essentially.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a 3-hour hit on a streamer's when the content's done for the day, essentially.
Who is this?
Anybody on that server, really? They're all streamers, right? Your content's done for the day.
Yeah.
If you're getting hit for that long. Like, no doubt. I wouldn't sit there for 3 hours, no matter what part. I could be on for GTA only for 30 minutes that day. If I got put in for 3 hours, it's like, I'm doing something else. It's forcing people off the game for sure.
Well, and that's my thing, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you doing that? Are you on my server, by the way?
Yeah.
We don't have an Athena. We can swap if you want, or we can. Just
no, let's just go around and pick up people.
Cool. Yeah, man, that's my thing. It's like, dude, I understand, like, if we have, or like, if you want to do something stupid or like funny to me, like, you know, for example, like every time he sees me, he always calls me a fucking crybaby, right? And always says like some fucking like shit to me every single time. Even when we're in the chase, he's like, I want Hutch, that fucking crybaby bitch. And like, I'm sitting there and it's like, okay, like.
Well, maybe he just doesn't understand that his character is crossing a boundary for Hutch and you know what I mean, your character Hutch.
Well, and that's the thing where it's like, man, like you can say all that shit, that doesn't bother me, fucking call me whatever you want, but don't put me in prison for 3 fucking hours and basically end my stream. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, bro, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It is what it is, bro. Like you said, we can talk about it, nothing's changing. Just like, it's like getting hit head on by cops, right? I don't see any bans getting laid out for people being idiots. You boys get 5 months. I get 240. I was playing Sea of Thieves makes you want to go solo sleuthing. Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. I mean, even like that, Gav, like that's sad, bro. That is fucking sad that you would rather go and play on the public server instead of having to deal with peers on COP. Like that is sad, man. That's sad. Yeah, I'll let you know, man. Probably just gonna be fucking just chilling, dude. Anyways, are you down to dabble in some Sea of Thieves at some point? Or not Sea of Thieves, sorry, Tarkov at some point just to get refreshed?
It's possible. I might hop
I
on
don't
for
want
this
to
fight.
just.
I want to kind of judge it when I get closer to it, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking about it. Might be fun.
I'm just these next couple days I want to play it a little bit just to get familiar with the keybinds.
I mean, people are. I mean, they're definitely taking it a good way because I got DMs from people, you know what I mean, regarding the situation. I'm like, better way to handle it or whatever. I'm gonna express my concerns once we're done with this. But I mean, like, my concerns are not really concerns. It's just like that's how they want it, right? They want the cops to be fucking nuts. They want the cops to be very powerful, you know? Especially with the 6-man rule now, right? They kind of have to be. I don't know. That just didn't feel right. That's all. That did not feel good to me. The repair thing really bugged me, you know?
But that's the thing, man. I wish I could tell you that never happens. It happens all the fucking time, bro.
I'm gonna talk to him offline about it for sure in private and see how that goes.
Because like you said, that's the one thing. That's the one thing that Cribs have going for him is it's like, okay,
bro, and it's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. That is, I mean, how many times do you over time take a cop out off you? It's not a fucking big thing. It's very difficult to accomplish.
How many times do you hear cops bitching and complaining when we go into Benny's? All the time. It's like us going into Benny's is like this big deal, but then on cop character they'll go and repair their fucking heli, they'll fill that bitch up, right, and do all this other stuff, and it's like, oh, you know what, it is what it is, like it's just part of what we do.
Well,
it's like that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I just like I'm sure the reason that was so insane and overdone is because obviously wise guy, right? It's like he told the cops like, hey, when this shit gets taken, get ready to go super fucking hard.
He should have known they would have went hard anyways. It's the cops.
Well, I mean, I think his idea was just like he didn't want us to get like a free vehicle, right? Like that's stupid, right? For RP reasons, he wants the fucking cops down our throat, and I completely understand that. It just I'm just annoyed at how that went down, especially finding out about like repairing, you know.
Yep, of course.
And I want to know if that's a regularly done thing by other police officers.
It is. Like,
well,
so here's the thing, right? I'll say this. Is it supposed to be a thing? I don't think so. I'm not.
No, absolutely not.
I'm pretty sure
that's
that
not
it's
supposed to be a thing.
But what happens is this.
And
they
Whippy
crash out.
He agrees that that's not supposed to be a thing.
So what happens is that they crash out, right? And then that cop crashes out, says, all right, I'm out of the chase. I'm going to get a repair kit. They repair their vehicle, okay? And now this, I'm not saying Whippy does this. I'm just saying this is their excuse, and this is what I've seen in the past. They'll repair their vehicle. Another cop will sub in because it's like, okay, we lost a cop. Now another cop can come in, so now there's two cars chasing me again. Then that cop crashes out. Well, that cop who initially crashed out before jumps right back in, and it's a rotating wheel. That's the problem. That's the way it gets fucking shitty, man. In my opinion.
Well, I mean, I don't think no matter how you spin it, I think Whippy pretty much made the conscious decision, you know, like,
Yep.
I'm gonna get back in this chase even with a repaired vehicle. I don't think there was like a point where it was like no return type of moment. He could have been like,
always quit.
okay. I think he wanted to continue having fun, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Which is fair. That's what we're all there for.
I just feel like if I was on cop after 2 hours of chasing motherfucker and they go through all that shit, I would have that moment
I mean,
of like...
yeah, I mean, he also has to understand too that, you know, he's one of the best drivers and one of the hardest guys to shake on the cop force.
Yeah.
So when you do manage to get him out, it's a very big deal.
It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. He makes or breaks the chase. We had him and we had Hunter on us. Like, having both of those on, you're not getting away from those guys. But
that's what I explained it as like.
One,
I explained it as like when you foul out Shaq, man, it's a big fucking deal. You know?
Yep, game changes.
He doesn't just get to go get some water and just hop back in.
They're coming towards us.
Yeah, Shaq, listen, you fouled out, bro. Go take a quick fiver, okay?
Come back whenever you're ready, all right? Get refreshed. Pop a G Fuel. You're going to be all right. That's the same thing, man. And even like before, like it wasn't a one-time thing. Think of the chase we had just before that one, bro, for the other boost. Like, I find it very crazy that we have those two boosts and both boosts get the same treatment of like, bruh, 2 hours, no getting away.
Bro, me and Rami were involved in some serious chases. And what did they both include? Air 1. Dude, there just needs to be, honestly, you want to know the change? Make Air 1 only have one gas tank, and then once that gas tank is done, you put it the fuck back in and get into a vehicle. That's straight up what it should be.
Yep.
Unless you find that they're abusing that with sitting on a helicopter or roof with a helicopter or going up Mount Chiliad, then I think you can make that decision of being like, well, we can fill up and get the fuck back out there. But, I mean, dude, we weren't doing anything sketchy. We weren't doing anything crazy. We're doing normal-ass driving, right? I think you'd one tank on that bitch.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you again. Here's the thing. When the meetings happen, okay? When the meetings happen, there are certain cops, Jared, that will legitimately say, and I quote, without saying his name, Air 1 is easy to lose. Air 1 is incredibly easy to lose.
Well,
and it doesn't matter.
We should talk to him offline because I want to know some strats. I would like to know some strats to lose Air 1. Because I know, like, I can tell you 3 locations that I lose Air 1 at, and they're not very good.
And he says, VCB, and then go under the lower power and/or the bridges. But here's the problem. Here's what he doesn't understand.
He's assuming that cops don't ever learn and will fall for the same trick 100 times over and never learn shit. That's not how it is with Nopixel cops.
Bro, look at our jump.
They will learn after 2 or 3 times seeing it. The whole police force will know what the fuck's going on.
Bro, we did our jump twice in front of them,
and if you don't think that there's meta involved in that,
you're fucking stupid.
Do you think 15 cops have seen Hutch's jump yet? No. 15 cops have seen streams.
Damn right.
Where they seen that jump, and it's not like you can just pretend like my cop has to pretend I don't know this. Like it's not. Come on, no one's doing that.
No, bruh.
You know what you know. It's okay. You know, it is what it is. But it's happening like that. It gets around pretty quickly. Secrets don't stay secrets for very long.
And it's not just them either. Like, dude, yeah, sure. There's been some jumps where I've taken them, and then the next day, other motherfuckers are taking them. There's also been some jumps where I've seen other people take them, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's a pretty cool jump. But the problem is it's just
yeah, and you bet your ass you'll try it the next day. You're not going to be thinking to yourself, it's meta if Hutch knows this jump, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's the same thing with Randy, right? We take that jump. Guess who's at the bottom of the jump waiting for us to land? Fucking AJ Hunter. Am I mad that he knows? Of course not. He fucking knows. It is what it is. It's just like... It's frustrating.
I mean, bro, cops are already knowing how to, cops are already getting to the end of your jump without taking the
That's
jump.
what I'm saying. AJ Hunter was, at the end of my jump. Like, he was just waiting for me to land. And I'm like, motherfucker. But I'm mad at him because it's like, bro, he did it, subconsciously. He was just like, oh, yep, just going to go
There's not really anything you do about that. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those are different cops.
I got into a situation like that one time, which kind of sucked, where I saw a clip of Tony doing this strat where he pretends to be a local and pretend, you know, and in a cop chase, 2 weeks later, I see him standing next to that local, and it's just like, it's just like immediately it's like, I know, dude, am I gonna sit here and pretend I don't know? I don't really, I don't really know how to play this. And it was just awkward, dude, and it sucked. I wish I never saw the clip, because I don't know if I would have noticed it or not, you know what I mean, if I didn't see the clip. That's why I worry about the bait and switch. That's why it has to be in so many different places and with different cops. I like know which cops have seen. What the? This guy's on my ship. Guys,
Alright, killed him.
I was trying to kill you, brother.
Are you good?
Yeah, for now.
He fell off. I caught their guy on their ship. They're sinking.
They're sinking.
Yeah, they're sinking bad right now. They're out. Guys should be spawning here soon.
I just killed one over here too, so 2 are dead.
Yeah. Shot by this fucking skelly. His angle got broke, and you guys were unfortunately taking the jump and made it perfect for him. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you can't get mad at him for that. Like, he just knew. Like,
Goodbye,
yeah,
my
okay.
friends. Do they have a thing with a cannon on it?
Yeah, they had some loot in there too. Just
Well,
wait
we're
for it to
looking.
go up.
One of the new things is
And
one of the
there's also loot
rowboats
on the
could
beach.
have a cannon on the back, right? And then when we put it on our ship, we can actually use it and shoot off of it. So we can both like shoot fucking cannons off of one side on a sloop now. You know what I mean?
He's somewhere. There's his mermaid.
Oh, 3 cannons here. I'll take that. 30 cannonballs here. Look, there's a crying chest right there.
Yeah, definitely a good amount of shit. I want to know where this
I
bitch
don't think
is
we're
though.
gonna take any of their shit. Just let them get back here and do their thing. Let's just go find some other people. Yeah, listen, man, you know what's so funny? I think every single time, Wise Guy's giving me like an RP thing, I've gotten mad at the cops every time. It's like 100%
I'm gonna be
guaranteed.
honest, bruh. Like, and I think everyone can agree. Whenever we do a mission, we get some incredible performance out of some of them. Like, they just go fucking hard as shit, and it's not no secret. There's cops that don't like us, for sure. More cops that don't like us.
Wait,
than
what is this?
probably
Move up
any...
on this real quick. To the right a little.
Yeah.
Damn, these guys actually were doing stuff.
That's what I'm told. That's what I told you. They had shit. I got you on unload.
They got a trident.
Yeah.
Another
Two
trident.
tridents.
Oh, they fucking sank somebody else. These fucks. What the
3
fuck?
tridents.
All right, well, hey, if we need to fucking kill some motherfuckers with a trident, we got them.
Oh my god. Bruh, fucking waves. Fuck! No! Hey, remember, there's that mermaid. We never killed the guy, so he could be stashed somewhere.
Yeah, with a no boat. Doesn't mean shit. Once your boat's gone, bro, you're done.
Yeah, no.
He's done. I think we should continue north, actually.
Alright, let's go. But yeah, man, I feel like, you know, there's certain cops that take it as like that personal vendetta of I'm gonna catch these motherfuckers right now, right
I mean, we
here.
all take it personal more than we should every once in a while. But, like I said, my big problem is Air 1. I think that's my
Yeah.
huge problem right now.
But you know you can sit on this motherfucker like this now? Look at this.
Because think about it too. You want to know another thing? It's like, it's not like since the cop count has increased, we get extra tunnels to escape from. You know what I'm saying? All that means is like when we do escape people and get away from Air 1, a lot of times we have to go to the tunnels. It just means more cops to be at every single exit. I mean, dude, how far are we into this game? We know every exit, dude.
Listen,
every
man, trust
exit,
me.
every entrance.
Me and Summit have
the
always
cops know at
taken
the Crimson,
XQC's
right?
back when it comes to the fucking shit that he talks about.
You go into the tunnels, and it
always taken
takes
this
you
bet.
10 times longer to get to an exit than you would get to the exit just driving to it as a cop or as someone on the top level, right?
Yeah.
10 times longer.
100%. But that's the thing, like, Jared, you gotta understand something too, where it's like, bro, if they fuck up, who cares? Like, if you're high enough rank in the police department, and Nopixel, no one's gonna hold you accountable, number one. Number two, if you send your fucking car off of the fucking road to make your one pog moment that completely demolishes their car at 130, and then you fuck up and miss, bro, we had a CVPI literally send his car into me, I dodge him, he goes up, flips over, and then guess what? 3 more fucking cars were behind him, and they come and smack my ass. Like, there's just no getting around those numbers, man. It's just that certain numbers, it's just like, bruh. Our kind of like driving and like being able to outmaneuver motherfuckers and shit like that. It's just when there's enough cops around, it's worthless. You gotta either set up an ambush or a plan or go somewhere that they literally just can't follow.
Like I said, man, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, more cops, it's not like we got more tunnel systems. You know what I'm saying? It's the same amount of entrances, it's the same amount of exits. It's more cops to cover them now, right? So the Air 1 solution of just going the tunnels, it doesn't really cover it anymore. It's still very difficult to get that flying machine off you.
Crims need something to really combat Air 1. Like, other than just, hey, just shoot it down. And then
we'll take a rocket launcher thing.
And then here's the worst part, is you can't shoot it down because then they'll fly high enough to where bullets don't reach the fucking heli. Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck?
It is what it is, you know? It is what it is on that one.
Yeah. We need some class 3s, bruh. Coil, hook it up
yeah,
with
we'll chit-chat with people, chat. Don't you worry. I'm going to talk with Whippy. I'm going to talk with 5-0. I'll talk with Bass. I'll talk with whoever I need to talk to. I mean, like I said, I know the cops are supposed to be strong and powerful and shit like that, dude, but I just think there's a difference between working for your shit and just it being handed to you. I think a helicopter's just, that was just so long to be only fucked by Air 1, you know?
I mean, CVPI's got a buff. Those things go like 165 now.
But they're not a problem. You can combat those guys and juke them and lose them.
Jared.
Even with numbers, they're tagging back and forth, tagging back and forth, tagging back and forth.
Listen to me.
Air 1 is still the only problem.
What I'm saying is CVPIs can keep up, the SUVs can keep up, the fucking Challengers can keep up, the Interceptors sure as fuck can keep up, so why the fuck do you need Air 1? That's what I was trying to say. They have enough.
Listen, I understand utilizing Air 1. That's too long. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And it's like there's just only so many things we can do about it. It's just like, man, Air 1 just got away. I think about how excited we are in scrims. Air 1 just left us. It's going to refill. We have the 2 minutes. We have a 2-minute window to lose every single cop.
Bro. Dude, whenever we saw Air 1 at MRPD, we were like, dude, we're going to shoot these guys. And Bass instantly went behind the helicopter, and the other cop got his AR out and wouldn't let us, like, get an angle on him. There was nothing we could do. If we shoot the car, we all get swamped by everyone at MRPD and die. If we wait, we can't get an angle. So we ended up just, like, letting them fly off. There was nothing we could do. Just like, dude, it's tough. Like a helpless feeling.
It's tough. And like I said, when there was less cops, Air 1's more, you can deal with it more.
Yep.
Because they can't cover every entrance. They can't utilize and blanket these cops over as much as they could before, right? Or they can now. They couldn't do that as much before. So the tunnels worked more openly, you know what I'm saying? Or they worked more often, or they were more successful, you know what I mean, based on your distance. But man, I don't know, they're not that successful now. I mean, what do you do? What? Someone goes into the Alta tunnels. Where's the first two places you think of to go to first? Can you think of entrances to go to right now?
Say it again. You're entering where?
If they entered Alta Apartments tunnel, where do you go?
Mirror Park instantly. We're going to surround Mirror Park. We're going to surround the highway. We're going to go right back to where they entered, and we're going to go to the
areas. Immediately, you have 3 things locked down in seconds.
Instantly. And it's not far.
We can't get to those entrances nearly as fast. No way.
No, bro. You got above ground, and guess what? The farthest entrance away from you, if you enter through that tunnel system, is going to be probably Mirror Park. Oh, we got Air 1. Fly that motherfucker right over there. And that's what they do every single time. And the moment that you leave, we got a CVPI and a cadet in it waiting for you. Boom. And then if you do get out somehow, guess what we do? Clothing stores, clothing stores, clothing stores. Clothing stores.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I got caught at a clothing store, but
We even had motherfucker meet us at the drop-off spot for our boost the other night. Like, I just feel like at that point, it's like, bro, like, you lost us. Just let us go, man. Just, like, people call it playing stupid, but at the same time, it's like, bruh.
I was mad today. I got caught up, dude, and I was telling the cop the whole time. I was like, bro, my car's back there. Just go take it, you know, because it was a boost. I was like, bro, just let me live, man. That was such a long chase, dude, you know? Like, come on, man. Get the fuck away from me. Just go get your car.
This is what you came here for, man.
Sometimes they'll let you leave and legit just take the car. How many times have you lost the car and you, as one of the guys who's like pitting, you'll pick the guy up who's driving it and they'll just let you drive off? We got our car, motherfucker.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've been on cop and I've been like, give me the car, and they say okay, and they give me the car and I say, all right, you're free to go. Have a good day. Don't check them, don't nothing. Just hey, see you later, dude.
Which Discord would they be in? Is there like a Nopixel Discord?
I'm not sure, bro. I am not sure. Oh, it's early, chat. We've already been around for 12 hours. And it's early as fuck.
I found Nopixel public Discord. I'm just gonna have them come here.
Okay. Let me give me a drink then. Right back.
Oh, there's a fucking boat up here. Let's go. Oh, they just spawned in. Rip. All right, you ready to express your concerns in a civil manner, my friend? We're all friends here. Let's not forget that. Unless you want to fucking arm wrestle 5-0 for giving you 300 months, dude.
Sorry, I'm getting a drink. Let me take a piss really quick.
Hello.
Talk to me. Yo.
What
They're
up,
both here, Hutcho.
Oh. Yo.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I see that you guys are a little peeved or upset about the situation, so I just wanted to
Chit chat about it?
Yeah, I mean, I heard you're done. I don't want you to be done, you know, not playing anymore.
Well,
don't want you to be done,
you know, I say things like randomly stupid things like that at the beginning. I'm not actually done, but I'm a little triggered about how that went down.
Okay, okay, well, let's walk through it. So what happened?
First, real quick, Hutch. None of that was personal. I hope you know that's not. None of that was personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't feel
You gotta
like
be honest here.
I
Let's
didn't
not hold back.
figure that it was personal, but at the same time, the moment you send someone in for 3.5 hours, it's not personal statement. It's like, okay, well, okay, I understand that it's not personal, but at the same time,
Really,
the rest
that falls back to the situation that we had where we shot each other.
Or what happened?
No. That was just an in character.
Oh, okay.
Andrews feels. Yeah, it was not personal. So I hope you don't feel like this is me 5-0 trying to fuck you over or anything like that. It was
No,
more
We
of
are
just
playing Sea of Thieves right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I hear you. I'm not saying that like, oh, I felt like as a streamer he's coming after me wanting to fucking make me pissed off or whatever. But at the same time, it's also like, okay, so I now basically am done for the day on GTA. And even if it's not personal, for me, it's like, okay, so what did I really do to deserve this? Okay, I shot the 5 cops at fucking Little Soul and all that other bullshit. He dropped it down to 45 months. Okay? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, Spartan out of all people just dropped my fucking time down to 45 months. That's a homie move. Then
sure
on
Spartan
top
was even
of
there? I
that,
seen 2 motherfuckers look just like him.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 2 chances and both of them are in the room. And then I'm like, okay, so that's 45 minutes. Then the situation that we were just in, everyone got 5 months, so that's 50 minutes. And then you come in and it's like, all right, you're gonna go in for 240 months. So everyone else who just got in this crazy situation got the homie fucking price let off fee, 5 months. By the time you sentence me, they're out of prison. I go in prison and I'm basically, if we didn't come and play Sea of Thieves, I would just end stream. So my thing that I can tell you is, I understand that crims have to have repercussions for their actions. I get that. I'll always understand that. But at the same time, what in-game character action can really happen to where it's like, okay, time to end this guy's stream for the day, or his character?
What do you think is fair?
Yeah, that's my question. Like, what?
Okay.
If you go on like a 3-day binge of like shooting the cops, robbing shit, shooting the cops, robbing shit. Like, what do you expect should be that repercussion?
I mean, so it's one of those things where, in my opinion, I feel like what I expect.
Is that what he went in for right there?
That
Yeah, he went in for
the charges,
2 warrants plus the today's thing, which a lot of it was in character reasons. It wasn't like I'm gonna fuck Hutch's the streamer's day up. It's just it was in character.
Well, what you just said isn't what I was charged with. The 45 months of the 200-month sentence, that was the binge of shooting cops, as you were saying, which was the smallest charge out of everything that you hit me with. What did
The
you
119.
hit me? Yes.
The
What was the
119
119?
was where you ran my car and then shot me and then ran from court.
Well, it was I pitted your car, you unloaded on my car with an AP, and then I shot back. Now, here's my question for you on that also, since we're being honest here. If anyone else hits your car like that in that group, do you just open fire when there was no previous engagement whatsoever?
What do you mean no previous? Okay. So you started like whining and crying when I was down there in the first place. You're like, oh, I'm about to get arrested for my warrant. I'm like, dude, I'm not even here for your warrant at all. I'm just going to come talk to Mr. K. And then you made it about you, and then you just came and ran me out of nowhere when I was leaving. Had nothing to do with you.
Okay,
so you started that.
Yes, but you say the whining and crying that I made it about me, but as you leave, you say, hey, Rami, tell, I guess, Hutch he's a little bitch or a crybaby or something like that.
No. I said stop. Tell him to stop crying and being a pussy. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
Because every time I see you, you're just...
And then I come and I do something about it, right? I come and I just pitch you. Didn't shoot you, weren't planning to shoot you, nothing. And then you just shoot me.
But if you didn't, you did pit me. I was driving away,
That's
not
what I just
bothering
said.
you. Didn't arrest you for your warrant, but you just came out of nowhere and just like pontooned me.
After you said the things, that's what I'm saying. You're saying like I just came at you and I was just like, oh, I'm going to fuck him up right here and I'm just going to demolish him for no fucking reason. You said shit and then I fucking pitted you.
I'm telling you, hey, I'm not here for your warrant. I don't want to take you to jail. That's not what I'm here for. Then you like forced my hand to do that.
After you said the sly comment to Rami, that's what I'm saying. You said the sly comment. You know that it's literally like, I use the term bait. I don't like using the term bait, but you're setting line, hook, and sinker, knowing I'm gonna bite.
It's not bait. It's literally saying like, hey, stop crying about your warrant all the time. Nobody's here to even deal with the warrant. That's what I was literally saying. That's the first thing you said as I came down. You're like, I know. I need to get in my car and leave because I have a warrant. I'm like, dude, I'm not even here for that.
You're
and
acting
then you kept
like
going.
previously,
and then I was just like,
the entire day before, every time you saw my car, you tried to box me in with another CVPI and catch me. Literally, the entire day before, every time you saw me.
But
but you get what I'm saying. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. But you're saying that you rolled up in and I was just like randomly was like, hey, you know, you're not gonna fucking arrest me this time. Get in my car and drive off. Well, the entire day previously, you were trying to do that, which is why I said the statements that I said, and then you said, stop being a cryberry bitch, I pitch you, you fucking shoot me. That's all I'm saying is that And that entire fucking engagement, or whatever the shit happens, whatever the fuck, it wasn't like I went onto the server and shot every fucking cop in every fucking situation I could possibly get in. And then, oh, that's 240 months for me. That's not what happened. So I just don't want to act like it is what happened. What happened is exactly what has already been said. I pitted you, you shot me, the fucking Rami SBS shot me in the back of the head, and somehow I can kill 5 cops, blow up a cop car, have a fucking fake plate on my car, and get 45 months. But for me and you getting in a gunfight and then getting broken out of court is 119. I get that it's not personal, but at the same time, it's 240 months for bullshit.
Do you want like less time for doing stuff? Like what is the answer to that? What is the remedy for that?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think is fair? Though, honest to God, I'm trying to understand your perspective here, Hutch. What do you think is fair in the whole thing? Like, in your perspective, like, how is it should be handled from the other side?
So here's my honest take on this. When it comes to jail time, and I know it might be an unpopular opinion for you guys. When you go through a situation, obviously, I don't know, 5-0, how much you know about crim or whatever. Whenever you catch someone doing a job or doing anything like that, obviously they're going to have a good amount of fucking time-oriented stuff in their collection. Guns, drugs, whatever. You catch them, you shoot them down, they're already looking at losing all that stuff. Then on top of that...
How about I put it like this then?
Okay.
I feel like you guys just got content, right? Out of that chase. And I feel like Hutch kind of got punished for it rather than rewarded for it, right? Crims are getting punished for giving content to cops rather than getting like some sort of help along the way, you know what I mean? So Hutch got a severe punishment right there for a 2-hour chase twice that he did today with the cops, which I would say that a lot of them enjoyed because they kept telling me they did. It wasn't fucking as enjoyable for us, I'll say that. But I feel like why get punished for giving that RP to cops?
But isn't it a two-way street, right? Don't we give you that back with the chase?
What do you think the...
Without a doubt. But do you get the punishment that we get for that giving us that same content? Where's your repercussion, right?
Right. You know, absolutely right. Because I go back and I go back.
So
and
we're just saying that repercussion is stream ending.
So if he gets a warrant like that, maybe you're right.
I mean, but wouldn't you like if somebody gives you good RP? Is it not still considered like, oh man, that guy just gave me a good time in the fucking jail cell?
No, absolutely.
That was so much fun. Let me kick some stuff off of this guy.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to consider that whole 2-hour chase as like that was just like huge amounts of RP for everyone, and only one person gets punished there. Nobody else got punished there. Why? You know what I mean? Like that has to be a thought process because everyone's making a living on the server, right?
This one's out of the norm. Like I said, this was a part of my in-character story. So this is not something I would normally just be like, I'm just go fucking. Because when was the last time I gave you a 200 month sentence, Hutch?
No, I can understand that, but there should be a thought process of what time it is throughout the day, how long this motherfucker's about to go in here, is his stream about to be over? I feel like that, there are real life consequences for in-game character decisions, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
But Sam, at that point, I'm policing the streamer, not the character, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to police the character that harsh. In fact, like I said, where's the reward for Hutch's RP there?
If we have a cool ass chase,
why is it only a punishment and not a reward?
If we have a pretty cool chase, right, and it's pretty pog, and everybody gets content, I got content, you got content, we're both happy, it's a lot of fun, you got caught, and we have a good time in cells.
But then think about that.
I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna duffy. I'm not gonna throw you for the full time. Hell no, dude. Because we're having a good time. You're talking back to me. You're having a good time. Obviously, I'm gonna reward that roleplay.
And if you that absolutely should be the case.
But here's the deal. Like
most of the times it is.
We all got 5 months there, and I will say that, like I said, Andrew's like he's saying that's a rare situation. Rare occasion.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking hate warrants. I think warrants are the dumbest fucking shit in the world. I think they're fucking stupid. I think they're bad for roleplay. Like, if you're sitting there and you have a whole scenario go down, you fucking just listen to me. Maybe bad for roleplay isn't the word, but hear me out. Like, you sit there, you do a job, you whatever, you get away. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, blood's on scene. Now they can do and write the warrant for absolutely everything we just spent all of our time and effort.
No, it should not be that way, Hutch. It should not. Blood only on scene should not be enough. You should investigate further, bring the guy down, establish a timeline.
Well, it got me raided and gave me the 9s.
What? And
That was Wrangler though. Come on.
But with that being said, okay, just hear me out. Okay, hear me out.
That should not be happening because that's lazy police work at that point.
I mean, he also didn't do any paperwork or whatever, but it's Wrangler. It is what it is. It's his character. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: whenever you have a warrant, right, and you sit there and you're like, this warrant doesn't make any sense, and exactly what Jared says just happened. It was fucking 4 days ago. You get in this sick chase. Everyone on the scene is like, you know what? We're gonna give him a break, whatever. Oh, but you have a warrant. The arresting officer isn't here on scene, so full time, full fine. Fight it in court, and we all know fighting it in court means in 3.5 weeks you can go and maybe hopefully get a
that's
court
shit.
case.
I don't disagree.
It's stupid, bro.
It's shit, but you live in a simulated environment where people can be on 24/7. So there has to be a
kill that
compromise.
guy.
Sorry, we're good.
There has to be a compromise, right, Hutch? There has to be a compromise. It can't be just one way or the highway, right? There has to be that, give and take, the two-way.
I mean, even if like you guys could be on duty and look at the fucking report and make your judgment call or highest up.
And sometimes I do. I've done it a lot. A lot of people call me down, and I have been like, okay, yeah, this is a shitty fucking charge, and I'll try to intervene. I've done it numerous times. I'm sure Saab has done it as well.
Absolutely. If it's a shit warrant, I'll toss it out because I know it's not going to stick in court, so I even have it in the first place, right? So at times it can be removed, and at times it sticks, right? So I see what you're saying, but let's go back to the whole chase and everything, right? So it started off as apparently cops were going extra hard. Now, typically, I'm just being honest with you, okay? Because we'll keep it 100% and be transparent. Typically, we're not bringing A+. When it comes to the A+ boost, we don't bring an Air 1 and that many units. However, I'm not sure if you guys got told, but
we understand it was a special
Hutch cries
situation.
about cops having it easy,
didn't
but
fucking know
he's
that.
asked.
Yeah, I didn't even know that
asking
till
everything fed
afterwards,
to him.
so I actually got off
Bro,
the server,
just
right?
talk
So-
about the chase. What are you talking
And
about?
then it led
Parties, you
into
dumb
things getting
fuck?
very intense because now you had more units. There was more pressure on you to evade, and it felt, more intense, right? And then what happened is we started getting more cars involved. I think we had an AMG. We had 2 AMGs. We had a McLaren and a Mustang.
Mustang.
So at that point, we had to bring more units to accommodate for all those cars trying to intervene with the pursuit. And on top of it, one of the cars, the Mustang, got on top of the overpass and shot at a cop who was pumping gas. Then he shot at police again. So it turned into from like this regular chase to this chase with cops getting shot at and people ramming police and vice versa and multiple cars
Yeah,
involved.
that's what I was trying to
chaotic.
tell you in the cell summit that it wasn't just a normal. Okay, we're boosting.
Oh, I know it was. I know it was a special event.
We didn't no. So we didn't know it was a special event. We joined in because a cop was shot, and then that makes it something bigger, and like more cops get involved, and then more cops are getting shot, and then there's more cars.
How do you know whoever shoots those guys is involved with me? You know what I'm saying?
Because that car helped you try to escape and it ran police officers in a chase. The same kind of car, even the same license plate. 'Cause I was confirmed with the license plate because that's the PC gives us ability to say, hey, that car is. We have probable cause to believe that car's involved because the license plate matches and the same make and model. If it was the same make and model and different plate, then I'm like, you know what? We're not 100% sure, right? Because I don't have that confirmation.
I feel it. Oh man, I'm about to start chiming in on everyone's chases and getting them shot now. It's gonna be fun. No, but that's not my problem. My problem is the overpoweredness of Air 1, and it is being combined with the amount of cops that you guys have access to now is insane. And cops being able to repair mid fucking chase is also nuts. Because think about this, okay? I'm a criminal. I get to crash 3-4 times max on one vehicle. I have to make you guys crash on upwards of 10 vehicles. Now, that does nothing for me if you guys just nonchalant brush it off your shoulders and just go repair in your repair shop. I need that to benefit me in the long run at some point in time, or it's stupid. I don't just get to go to Benny's and repair without you being down my throat. You know where I repair. You know how to intervene the repair. You as cops get to go repair whenever the fuck you want. No one intervenes shit. And for that to happen in a chase, especially of this caliber, is just dumb as fuck. I think that should never happen. I don't care if you're VCB. If I'm VCB for upwards of 30 seconds to a minute, that doesn't give the cop who has chimed in on that chase before the opportunity to just be like, hey, I'm going to go repair my vehicle. And if we see him again, I'm just good to go, but sucks for them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so repairing.
Understandable.
So that, okay. Talking about repairs as cop. Rule of thumb is if they repair, we repair. Right? That's my rule of thumb when it comes to it, right?
I didn't repair one time.
No, and that's fine. And then at times, people, and I'm not saying you've done it. I'm saying a lot of times, criminals.
I don't
really
care if you guys match our repair. I don't care about that. But you have to realize that you have 10 cops
Did that happen
can all
today?
repair.
Did somebody repair?
We've been repaired twice, okay? And I'll say the second time, it was kind of like he said that you know, it VCB'd. We VCB'd a couple, or like once for like upwards of 15 seconds. So he went to go gas his car, then repaired it, but then chimed back in the chase as soon as we got popped back up again.
I think
And it's like, I just think that's too harsh. That's insane. I mean, 15, 20 seconds, a minute, just full repair, dude, that does nothing for me. I don't know. What do you think about that?
On touch.
No, I'm talking to you.
Like I said, the rule of thumb is we don't repair unless you guys repair, okay? And at times, I make sure. I mean, I try. Summit, Hutch, and we try our hardest to make sure it's fun yet fair. Because at the end of the day, that's what we care about, right? If you're not having a good time, then why the fuck are you in the server in the first place, right? So, I try to look at all perspectives and say, does this make any sense? If the answer is yes, then we do it. If not, then we don't do it. And when it comes to mid-repair chase, I agree. I don't think it should be done. I think the PD should exhaust his resources in the chase and try to become the bad guy, right?
Every cop needs to recognize that they have all those numbers for a reason, and that you are against one fucking car, right? Maybe a few cars, right, depending on the situation. But regardless
like I said,
of
that should not be happening when it comes to a police person. But I don't have the full context because I didn't watch like the chase, the whole thing. We came in halfway through, and at times what happens is you have cars that get involved in a pursuit that actually hit police officers, damage their vehicle, then you go fuck off, repair, and do the same thing.
You know what? And you know what? And if you guys need to repair off of something like that, it is what it is. If the driver's not the one causing you to take some fucking hits, that's fine. But don't if I get your car smoking and someone else fucks you up or something like that, that's not like a go ahead to be like, hey, this guy wasn't a part of this. I'm gonna go repair the whole shebang. There's like a weird balance that needs to be, seen or something. You know what I mean?
And that's the problem. Is the balance. The balance is never perfect though, because every situation is unique. There's no black and white. You cannot
I think a lot of the times you guys reap the sow of some of the other people that are on the server that don't roleplay the same and just do fucking shitty, dumb things against us.
Well,
and then we get tired of it, and then that's how we react.
But if that
to
wasn't enough time frame to find out that there wasn't going to be any of that, I don't know what would be, right? We were driving around for fucking
No, I get you.
time.
It just happens so often.
I don't want to interrupt anybody.
We just get shitty things done against us, and we're just like, okay, we're gonna constitute or we're gonna prevent this by doing this, and then we're just gonna do that all the time. And then you come along, you're trying to have this normal ass chase, and we're so used to just being treated like shit, so we're just gonna do it like this.
Okay, but
so it's not saying it's your fault, it's not saying it's anybody's fault, it's just
I understand your side, Bass, how you're saying that when the secondary car comes up and just fucks you, you know what I mean?
Bro,
I think it's completely understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
That you should be able to repair that, but you should be making that decision pretty quickly at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but absolutely, and that's the thing though, is when it comes to balance and perspective is like a motherfucker when it comes to being in the server, right? I mean, we try to tell people to do this. Sometimes it does fall through a crack, and I said nobody's perfect. People are bound to make mistakes. It doesn't mean it should be happening pretty often, and you shouldn't be the person on the receiving end of it. I'm not saying that doesn't happen pretty often. I'm just saying we try to make it fun yet fair.
Yeah,
and at times, sometimes it gets too much for one side, right? So I'm asking you, when it comes to the helicopter, okay, and the whole thing.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna lose my shit on the helicopter. That's my main concern.
When it comes to the helicopter, okay, at times I've seen so many people juke it and lose it. And when it comes to the refuel, it's a 3-minute refuel. So you have the time when it feels off.
How long till you need to refuel?
It drinks gas, I think.
I think
it's gone through so many updates.
It depends, okay? It depends. So if you're in the city, less time, because obviously they're not doing a lot of going back and forth. They're hovering. But if you're going up the freeway in the county, you probably can drain it pretty fast because it's trying to keep up with you in a straight.
Server reset.
I mean, I drain myself that fast too, though. You know what I'm saying? I can't just slam up fucking freeways. But I mean, at the same time, though, look what you just. It takes 3 minutes to fill Air 1. You're out there for 20. I'd say 15 minutes before you even have to do shit. And that's 15 minutes of free. I have a 3-minute window to lose every single cop that's on me. You guys have a cop on every single block. You know what I mean? There's no repercussions.
But the reason why that happened,
there's no double-edged sword for Air 1.
There is.
It's just we just get free information for 20 minutes.
What's
for free info for 20 minutes? And yeah, I've ditched it too. But think about how many cops there are now, Sab. It's like, does going in the tunnels even lose you now? No, because you have 10 cops that can cover the 5 locations that I can escape. What's that?
I think overpasses, going under the freeway or going into like
Yeah,
small
and I'll
tunnels.
agree, but that's such a small, like, that's a very tall order you're asking for. Hey, go under these really tiny areas that you might lose Air 1 on, or you might not, and you have to be within a certain distance of these cops, which there's 15 of them, and they get within, you know, if you lose 3 blocks, if you get 3 blocks distance in between them, they can still get within fucking 1 block in 10 seconds just with information from Air 1. Like,
The reason
losing
why there are many
cops means
cops is
nothing.
because I think it was toward the end is when you had basically infinite amount of police officers in your perspective because it was endless, right? The reason why there was that many is because they were trying to join a pursuit that had where an officer got shot at. So it was basically all hands on deck. Every single officer had to join that pursuit and help out because an officer getting shot at, right? That's the reason why it felt like it was very a lot and there was a lot of people involved. And it felt
I don't
endless.
care. I don't care if there's 4 cops. Air 1 needs to have a bigger double-edged sword than
Like what?
It
Okay,
takes
what
3
would
minutes
you- what
to
would
fill
you-
up. How about you get 1 fucking tank and you go out, and then if you come back to fill up, you just get back in a car. Why are you refilling, going back out? That thing is just stupid overpowered.
I think we
You guys
can
have
all
fucking
agree the
30
cars are
cops.
so good,
You can't
bruh.
keep track of a car. You know what I mean? With 20 minutes of Air 1. I just think it's insane that you expect a 3-minute window as the only opportunity for them to get away or have to lose Air 1. I don't know, I just think that's insane. I think Air
Brother,
1
what
is
if I
just
told you that it's
Uh-huh.
like 70% success rate when it comes to getting away from Air 1 and police in a pursuit at times on the server?
I mean, dude, I would say that Air 1 needs to get
You
his
got
head
away
out of his
today.
ass then.
You got away today before the A+ boost.
I'm not saying it's impossible to escape Air 1. I'm saying it is nearly fucking impossible, especially when you have that many cops at every corner. Bro, what the fuck did you expect me to do in that thing? Did you watch the whole thing go down? How many times did I
did
lose
not
your
actually.
cops?
I did not actually. I did not watch the.
That's
I joined.
bullshit.
I joined halfway through. I joined when
I
the
don't
cop
know,
got
man.
shot
Listen,
at, and then
Sab,
I was looking for the Mustang the whole entire time.
I
I
guess I gotta
promise
watch other
you-
crims and figure out what they're doing then.
Sab,
No,
I promise
here's the
you,
thing, though.
it is
Okay.
not 70% when the numbers are
Yo,
as
I
the
will-
numbers
you know what,
were
Hutch,
during
I
that.
will
It is a high
I
percentage
will
that
sacrifice my
people
left
do get
testicle.
away.
Okay.
But here's
If
my
I'm
thing.
wrong.
I understand your statistic, right? The 70% that they get away from Air 1 and units that are supposed to be the units that are on that scene. If it's fucking 2 interceptors, 3 CVPIs, a bike, and Air 1, sure, that would make
But it's
sense.
also
But it was
dependent on the
100.
situation.
Exactly, and I
It
get
is
that.
also it is dependent on the situation. If you
I
shoot
agree.
a cop, it's gonna be a lot harder. But if you're robbing the vault, how many times have you gotten away with the vault?
No, but what I'm saying is I'm saying for this.
No, answer that question. How many times have you
I
guys
don't-
gotten away from
What do
a
you mean?
vault
There's
or a
way
heist?
more. We don't have to save a car in the vault.
Exactly.
See, that
It's
just
harder.
means you don't
Boosting's
understand what it's like to
harder,
be
in
a
my
crim sometimes, brother.
opinion, you know?
It's a completely different
You
situation.
can't do a vehicle swap when it comes to an A+ boost because you're stuck with the car, right? I get that. And if
Yeah,
you lose
you
it,
can't do
there's
shit. You are
repercussions
stuck
afterwards.
with the
can't.
car, ride or die. Ride or die.
exactly.
You're with
Volts
that car.
are-
There's
volts
there's
are
no
100
intricate
times easier.
plans. There's no like, oh, we get to do this into this and really fuck with the cops. No, it's just ride or die. Drive away from the police, man.
And then, and on top of that, if you pit police, other than today, you pit police, you get shot. You shoot a police, you get shot. You intervene, you get shot. You get told to leave the situation, and you don't, you get shot. Before today, Sab, brother, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been shot so many fucking times in my life, and thank God whoever changed it they fucking changed it. Because, bro, it was every single time that we got in any type of shit, car, gun, doesn't matter. Fucking, hey, shoot his tires, shoot his car, shoot his this, disable, fuck him up. Fucking, doesn't
I
matter.
mean, I think
I
you
mean,
guys give me a lot of
we
fair
adopted
shots.
a new philosophy, not even shooting tires anymore. On car swaps, we can chase, and we're trying to use spike strips.
I feel like
So,
that's
like,
Well, like I
common
said,
knowledge.
I mean,
feel like that's just
dude,
like,
I don't remember the last time I did a car swap because I just been boosting my dick off and just being fucking forced to drive this car up my own asshole, basically. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But like I said, Air 1
besi-
makes it just kind of insane. Air 1 is
besides-
just there's go on.
Besides all of today, okay? Besides all of today or tonight or whatever, okay? In the previous boost, was it difficult to get away at times? I'm just trying to get your whole perspective on the whole thing.
It's
Was it
always
hard?
difficult to get away. It's always difficult to get away. It's never an easy job to lose Air 1, you know what I mean? I think.
But let me ask you this, Summit, okay, and Hutch. Would you prefer to, have some sort of intensity at times or difficulty when it comes to a boost, or would you rather just autopilot and cruise?
I would like to ask you the same question. Wouldn't you like to have some intensity and maybe a little bit of skill level involved in catching some guys?
1,000%. I feel more accomplished when I catch you and I earned it, right? Versus
It just doesn't feel like there's much accomplishment right now in the police force because it just feels hand-fed as fuck to you guys, which I've been told that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be powerful. I get that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be you know, crims aren't supposed to want to like walk all over the cops. It's supposed to be the other way around. But
I got a
I don't know, man.
question.
I
I
just
have
think
a real
like
question.
Air One
really
being
quick.
down my dude. Air One was on me for like an hour and a fucking half, dude. That's what it felt like at least.
I have a question. 50. In real life, how many times have you ever spiked a non-moving vehicle?
Sounds like
Oh,
spike the
man.
non-moving
You
vehicle.
ever
How
tried
many
shoving
times
spikes
have you
numerous
under
ever
tires?
spiked a non-moving vehicle? Sorry.
Numerous times.
Have you really spiked like you just threw that
Oh,
bitch
yeah.
underneath the car?
That's how they do it. They just throw that shit in front of you.
So you can't compare. You can't compare anything
No,
in
that's
this
why I
game to
wanted.
real life, dude.
No,
Yeah,
no,
'cause there's
but
not
my
gonna- 'cause my
again,
problem with Air
I
One
just
wouldn't be a
wanted
problem if it were
to.
in real life. So.
I just wanted
the
to.
difference is it's not meant to be fair in real life. So
No,
But that's
you're
what we're being
missing my
told about
point.
this too, though.
You're
You know,
missing
that
my
my
point.
assumption is it's
What
not
I'm
here
saying,
either.
what I'm saying is I just wanted to know if it ever happens. This isn't like a part of anything. I just wanted to know if it's like physically possible. That's all my question is. So it is.
Yeah.
People actually get that done to them.
I have a question. Were you guys
yeah.
on S Plus during that
I've
chase?
never seen that.
I mean, I was on the Mustang.
100%.
I was on the Mustang S Plus. I was never chasing the G-Wagon at one point. I only chased after the interference.
Yeah, we
car
chased
with
after the
5-0.
Mustang.
Okay.
I don't think he's. I think. that's
Here's the
bullshit.
thing. I honestly think in 3.0, and I'm gonna say it from my perspective, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or stupid, that we're almost actually balanced across the board when it comes to crims and cops, except numbers. I think that's where we basically outshine in the PD. Strength is our numbers.
That's
We
so
basically
cap.
have everything mirrored as far as cop and crims. When it comes to the
Oh,
bench,
Let
when it
me
comes to
ask
armory,
this.
right? You guys
in
have
the-
you guys have grenades and we have stun grenades, right?
Well,
You
hold,
guys
hold
have
on.
smoke grenades.
In the perfect
Whatever.
situation in your head, Summit. How do you think this chase should have gone? Where you
I
would
think
have
there
been,
needs to be more repercussions for Air One. There needs to be
So-
more of a double-edged sword for
so
Air
Air
One. You guys
One
just get to
being
pull it
out
out
of
and
it.
have info all day. I just think that's insane.
so
Like
minus
at
Air
one
One.
point in time, does Air One have some sort of repercussion? You know what I mean?
Yes, that's
Bro,
so in the
3-minute window is not a window, Bass. A
Okay, so-
3-minute window?
So I'm not.
You,
I'm not
you guys have
expert. I
more
don't-
overpowered cars. You expect me
I don't
in a
believe so.
worse vehicle
I
to
don't
take a
believe so
3-minute
either.
window
Dude.
and just be like, yeah, now I'll decide to lose all you guys.
If we're talking about boosts, we have the advantage because you're in a car that's not upgraded and it's like a default, right? When we're talking about chase, you can outgun us in a chase,
Coyle
right?
proved that your
No,
guys'
no,
cars
what?
are just even not better than ours. He literally did it on
Nah, if
stream.
we
have
stay on a straight,
boost.
you catch us. If we stay on a straight, you catch us.
Coyle literally proved that your cars
Not
are
on a
the
straight
same
if you
tier,
have
if not
boost.
better than all of
Nah,
ours.
what do you mean if you
the-
have boost? You think that SUV is outshining your car?
No, I'm
Bro,
not talking about boost. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about an us.
what
when it
you
comes
have to
like-
understand is you don't get great cars on every boost. You barely get good cars on every boost.
That's what I'm
So
saying,
while
though.
you're
And
driving
then-
around the same fucking car that happens to be fantastic, we get shit mobiles. And do you change your pace? No. Right? Do I want you to change your pace for that? No. But is Air One fucking overpowered as shit? Yeah. It hand feeds you guys with a spoon.
Right, but it's higher risk, higher reward for you to boost, right? You get a car that you can basically VIN scratch it and turn it your own with using Hutch's company, right? And it becomes yours. You basically get a.
Bro, yeah. For fucking 1.5. Bro, are you not understanding how much time this all takes, brother? It took me the entirety of 3.0 to make 1 mil. Let alone 1.5 it would take on top of everything you do. Do you guys play crims anymore?
I haven't played.
That's an
Crim
insane. What you just
in a month
mentioned is an
probably, too.
insane amount of time.
Also, for me,
normally.
Sab, to give you an idea, the last S class that I did was K's. It took me 3.5 weeks to finish.
To VIN scratch, to remove the VIN scratch and make an actual car.
Yep,
To
it's
turn them
over
into actual cars is
$1.5
buying
million
is
just
buying
for
a
me.
whole other car, basically.
And
brother.
so
A tuner
I'll
car,
let
yeah.
you in on what I do, okay? So what I have to do is I have to now, once I get a car that I want to convert, I have to then go and boost all day long for about, for S class, I have to have about 5 to 10 people boosting all day long for at least a week and a half. I have to get 800 parts. Each of those parts, if I scratch a B, and then I break it down, a B is 16.
But like,
you can only do
if
one
things
A.
are too easy, it's not fun, right? I understand
Agreed.
that completely.
Yeah.
You know, you guys went hard today, and it was insane, and it was.
And like I
you
said,
know,
today's response is not normal. Okay, I'm gonna repeat one time. It's not normal. It's not something I have never seen Air One pull out for A+ boost for a long time. Okay, we don't usually do that. We usually just either have it spot the target and then fall back to Mission P while the other groundies, go after it. Like I said, there was more to it. There's more roleplay that was built up to the whole thing, and I guess they got told to go extra harder on it because.
yeah, I know
I'm not sure the whole context of it. That's all I know. I'm not sure if that car was like special, AMG.
Yeah,
was
we got hand fed some RP, and that's usually whenever I fucking hate life, anyways. So yeah, and then we tried to
It was an
we
event?
tried to do. It was a few different groups got hand fed a car today that you guys were told to go hard on. I guess you know what I'm saying. But I honestly think that Air One is just the biggest joke in the city at this point with how many cops you guys have. Not to mention with cops, you aren't trained to realize that you shouldn't just be repairing every fucking chance you get.
I mean, Air 1 used to be way more powerful in the past, Summit. It used to last up in the air a long time, and used to be like not even 30 seconds. To
Yeah,
refuel
but they're
and
also
get back
Yeah,
used
in.
to
but
not be
brother man,
38
you
cops.
didn't used to have 30 cops on every corner to properly utilize your information.
And like
You
I
don't
said,
understand how
the
easy it
reason why
is to. Yeah,
30
you
cops
should
were
understand
there, though.
how easy it is to parallel, dude. It's
And you
not
also
a hard
could
thing to
shoot in a
parallel
car.
when you
You're
have
right.
infinite
But
information.
You're giving our cops a lot of credit, with all due respect. Okay, and I'll say it straight to their face.
You
a lot of
you are.
You're giving a
No,
lot of
I
cops
know
a lot
what
of them
I'm saying,
potatoes,
but
and a lot of
I
them
don't
know how
want to
drive.
give them credit. I'm saying that they are hand fed all of their fucking their pickups. What do you mean? That's not giving them credit. I say all the cops in that server suck huge dicks, and they have to be hand fed their pickups. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
But I mean, like I said, the reason why 30 were there is because you guys shot at police. If that
Bro, who is you guys?
the people involved
How
in the
do you
chase,
determine that? Tomorrow I can follow a car that's getting chased, shoot a
Summit,
cop,
let
and
me
you
explain
guys are
myself.
going to go hard on that
Okay.
guy?
Summit, because you're watching it happen in front of you. If a car gets involved in a chase and it's blatant that he's interfering with the police chase, then he decides to shoot a cop after being involved in a chase.
But
Obviously,
you
he's an
understand that any
accomplice
Joe
to action,
Schmo
though.
can do the same thing, right?
And bro,
you
you
understand that
literally
I can just
shot-
follow a
Absolutely.
guy tomorrow in a chase who has no idea who
Absolutely,
I
but
am
if the
and
car
shoot at
gets-
you guys.
But the car keeps
Why-
appearing again, so there's pattern behind it, and then you're like,
yeah,
okay,
why
there's a case.
wouldn't we assume that it's
I don't know
involved?
why not just correlate it with that car alone, go hard on that car. Why does that fall on me? Go fuck that car. Go shoot those motherfuckers. Go run your whole
No,
fucking
the
force down
reality
its
is-
throat.
No, no,
Why
and-
is it on me?
And hold on. You're actually right. There should be
I
divide
can't
and
decide
conquer.
what
There should be
some
divide
fucking
and conquer.
teammates decide to
Right.
do in moments.
You keep 3 units on that main car, the boost car, and everybody else who believes that car shot a police, you go hard on after it and disable that threat. You're right. You're
I
absolutely
don't
right.
understand what you're saying. Are you being sarcastic? I don't understand
No,
what you're saying.
no. I'm being serious. I'm saying you divide and conquer. You're absolutely right, and that's what I did.
You
I
guys
focused-
should have
I refocused the
absolutely
car.
taken 3 cars and gone and shit on that car. I don't know why as the
did.
car has been
We
chased
took
for the
5
last
cars,
hour.
actually.
Yeah, but
No.
why do I get the fucking layout for that? Why are there 15 cars on my ass for that?
Can
Okay,
I
You guys
just?
were you
here's-
guys weren't
here's what
following
happened.
around
I
the
really
Mustang
want to
at some
say
point in
something. I
time.
really.
No,
Can I,
I
You
can
were
I
following
say?
me around for that.
You can watch my VOD. Me and 5-0 kept hunting the Mustang down, okay?
We kept
They
hunting
had-
the Mustang.
You guys
And then
said
the
then we
it
had to hunt
yourself.
the
No, no, but
then we
you
had to
guys
hunt the
can't.
AMG.
You guys can't get out of this.
Can
You
I-
said it yourself at the beginning of this conversation that the reason so many cops got involved was because of those situations,
Correct.
and they
absolutely.
stayed
Yes.
involved on me, not them, on me.
Listen, the reality is
Because
this.
it's-
They,
I
it's
they
all
want to say
part of
followed
the
a
something,
thing.
please.
completely different car and used the same aggression from someone else's doing.
Hey, here's the thing, Summit. Here's the thing, okay? You're right. They should not go as hard as on you as they should be going hard on the car that opened fire on police, because it is the main threat at that time. You're absolutely right. I don't disagree with you. And that's what I did. Me and 5-0 focused the car that shot police, that went after police, and we grabbed 5 units and we went on a different channel, went after it. And that car, whoever
I
inside
don't
of it,
speak
swapped
over
a different
people.
car. So
It's
there's
not
2 more
worth
cars
it. I
involved
don't
in the
like
pursuit.
speaking over
So we
people.
can
Yeah,
bring
like
more
I said,
units.
jump down there, throw as much as you want to.
I
And I
will
understand
never.
not
I
even
don't.
bringing
I don't
forces
speak
off
over
of me.
Jared.
But that's
okay, so
insane that
wait,
I get the
no.
repercussions
That's
for
like-
that.
Wait,
And
wait,
these
how-
people
how
that
do
don't-
my
we-
big brother.
but they keep
I let him
coming to
handle his
you and trying
business.
to
I got
aid you.
that.
How
That's
do
the
we? How do
problem.
we?
Yeah, keep coming, bro. They were nowhere. The amount of times I
the
saw
McLaren
my
came,
brother,
the Mustang came, the
They
Mercedes
came. They
then we
came
were
to the
chasing, like,
location. They took us out
Yeah.
multiple times.
bro.
I
And
swear
you
to
guys,
Go
I mean,
watch my
and you
VOD,
know,
man.
I
Don't
swear
believe
to you that sometimes you forget how many of there you are, bro. Do you think the 1 or 2 cars that are affecting you for a total of 10 seconds is fucking anything up?
No,
But you're
those
gonna
cars
bring
opened
that
fire
down on me.
police. They're the main target. So
Then open fire back and deal with them.
we did that, but the problem is they got away. Okay, they got away.
The
right?
problem is
And they
I
came
still
back
have
and
all
they-
of those cops down my throat and repairing their cars, and Air One is still on me, not anyone else.
No, okay. I want to say
Here's
this,
the thing,
Sab. Let
here's the
me.
thing.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pause you really
let-
quick.
let me-
I
let me
need to
finish
say
it.
this. I need to
Wait,
say
wait,
this. and I
let
need to say
let
this.
Hutch touch.
Let me
He
finish.
was trying to say.
Can I finish
No,
my
no,
statement?
let Hutch touch because he's been trying to get in there.
Okay,
I've been
fine, go
trying
ahead.
so hard. Listen,
Okay, go ahead,
Sab,
go
5-0. I do it myself. Let's not play fucking stupid here. We all know that the moment that the Crims shoot a cop is to get the cops off that main chase. You know that, Sab, for sure. I
You
know
perfected
that
that.
for sure. We know this, right? So now what's happening is cops like Whippy, and I'm not saying this is a negative thing. I'm just saying cops like Whippy, yourself, Spartan, Faley, other cops that understand this method, right? Especially during that time zone, don't fall for it anymore. So instead of in that, so
trying to get the heat off of you.
Before, what would happen is
Or
that
getting the
before
heat
you
off of
came
you.
back,
Go
Jared,
shoot a cop
what would
over
happen is
here
we'd
and
shoot a
everybody
cop,
pulls off.
all of them
That's
pull
lame.
off.
I don't like that. I don't like that strategy anyway.
Exactly.
I'm glad you
Happens
don't pull off
all
for
the
that.
time, though.
It does.
Happened today.
Yeah,
It
and you guys shouldn't pull off for that because you know the reason is just to distract. And I agree with that. You shouldn't pull off for that.
But that's why the consequences happen to you in that car. And again, I'm honestly taking y'all's side on this, Bass, but it shouldn't be that way, but it is. Because people in character, I've done it myself a few times, people are shitty, and they abuse the system that you guys implement, and people like us, like 5-0 already stated, when people are shitty, people like us get fucking shit happening to them. And I'm not saying I never did it either. I did it.
That's what I'm trying to explain. This happens. Hold on. This happens so much on the server. Just take your group out of this, right? This happens so much on the server. People try to nickel and dime or find whatever meta to win. So then when you come along, we're like, okay, we're getting fucking shot over here. Bring in all the boys and let's just shut this entire situation down.
Yeah, but
That's what
my
happens.
problem
We
is,
come
it's
so
like,
jaded.
Go back to your point. You're right. Whoever's leading the scene, you should have done a better job.
I don't know how you don't like correlate that. You can't like that is the shooting car. That is the car that gets shot at.
I agree.
No,
You know what I mean?
I don't disagree
That's
with you.
the aggression
I'm
there.
agreeing with you. I'm saying whoever's leading the scene.
Is that car affiliated with the front car? It's been fucking going ham. The guys who are on that one, stay on that one. Why you're chiming in with me later on, once you lose those guys, is nuts to me. Go look for those fucks. Why did you just chime into my chase?
Summit. Like
So,
I said,
okay,
we did
let
that.
me-
We did that. Let me finish. We did that.
Brother
Like
man,
you said-
Sab, you've never seen so many cops on so many corners in your life, brother man. There was nowhere to go.
There was no getting out of that. There was
I
literally
don't know your
nothing we
perspective.
could
I have to
do.
go back and watch the VOD because I don't
Sab-
want to say something without knowing the knowledge of that. I'm being serious here.
I know. I hear you, but I want you to understand something, brother. And that's why I'm saying the 70% statistic that you're giving me, I understand when it's a fucking actual chase that makes sense with numbers that make sense. 100%, I guarantee you it's 70%, especially in people's own cars.
Maybe
every
maybe
corner,
in the boost you're right because
every
you have to
fucking
sacrifice
cop.
the car.
Yes, every corner, every cop, dude. We couldn't go anywhere. Like nothing.
No, it all just comes down to Air 1. Like my biggest problem is Air 1.
And like
It's something
I said,
incredibly strong that doesn't take much to use, that lasts for a very long time, that is hard for most people to fucking drive for that long, bro.
And there's nothing
How
we can
many
do
people
about
do
it.
you know on Nopixel that drives for upwards of 20 minutes before you start catching them, or before they start making mistakes, or before they start doing swaps to fuck things up? How many 20-minute chases plus do you get into? All the time? I'm a serious question.
probably every single day I would say. Now with 6-man rule, there's
No,
so
I'm
many-
asking. I'm not saying every single day. How many times a day?
When it comes to a boost or it comes to regular chases.
Every single chase, banks, everything. How many 20-minute plus chases do you get into a day?
At least 2 or 3 times a day. At least 2 or 3 times.
Two or three times a day.
At least.
That's not that many, man.
It just
That's
depends.
not that
It
many.
just really
So
depends.
basically, Air 1 gets full potential in all those chases, right?
Well, no, but Air 1
'Cause
is
a
not what's
chase-
called out.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
Depends
but
on the
no, I
call.
understand it doesn't get called for
No,
every
I'm
chase.
not gonna ask
but
about
it
CB.
lasts 20 minutes,
Weird.
and you just
I'm not
said
gonna
most
ask
of your
that.
chases throughout your day couldn't even last 20 minutes. So how is there not even a repercussion to at least make it so it's like, hey man, once your tank is gone, Air 1 is gone. You don't just get a hot refill. Maybe it takes another 15 or 10 minutes before you get to refill or something like that. But I
Wiki is
think
willing
that
to
you
join
just
the
said
Discord
that
chat, he
your
said.
normal chases
He's not here
throughout
to
your
defend
entire
himself.
day, the
He
majority of them
mentioned he'd like
can't
to be a
even
part of the
last
convo
your
with
first
Club.
tank on Air 1. So why does it need to be that overpowered?
I honestly don't think Air 1 is overpowered. I have to disagree with you on that.
Okay,
Honest to God,
okay.
I don't think it's overpowered. I think what happened here is, like I said, there were so many units involved that give Air 1 the edge every single time, and vice versa.
But
right?
that-
it was
but-
that, it was that big ping pong back and forth between the Air 1 and the units on the ground, and they lost 2 once on the ground. Air 1 caught up. Air 1
They
caught
lost me
you.
once on the ground. I lost them 17 times on the ground. What do you mean, Air 1 caught up? You don't have to catch up. That's the thing about Air 1. You just float
Fly
there, brother.
high
But you have to
the
go back
sky.
sometimes, right? So that's what I'm saying. There's always that ping pong back and forth happening at times, and then you have to go back.
Man, I feel like you're trying to explain. You're just like, man, I was on Diva this one time. It was so hard to run out there and hit my ult button, but I killed everybody.
No, and that's not what I'm gonna say. I'm saying
That's what it sounds like.
I'm saying there's balance, Summit. In the past, it was very overpowered. At times, it took maybe 30 seconds, and like the same time you fuel your car to get it back in the sky. At times, it lasted 20 minutes plus, and it didn't have any issues going down and hover there all the time. And that change was made afterwards to accommodate
I don't know.
what's happening on the ground.
How many chases do you get in a day? You just said 2 or 3 of them only last 20 minutes a day. How many chases do you get in a day?
On average, at least 5 or 6, at least.
No, you're not doing 5 or 6 chases a day, Bass.
I do 10 hours stream on the server.
Yeah, you're
I'm
doing
a shift
exactly
too.
why
You're doing
you're
fucking
doing
10,
way more
12
than that,
chases.
brother, man. You're not doing 5 or 6 chases.
I'm saying
You're up
average.
my ass for 5 or 6 chases a day.
I mean,
Here's my thing
don't know.
too. I wanna interject and say something because earlier you were like, you guys have nades and you guys have this to counter what cops have.
I'm about to start dropping nades out the window. You act like
yeah,
that's what we do with them.
so-
hey, you
so
guys have
here's the
grenades,
thing,
like I'm
man.
just chucking them
Here,
behind
well,
me,
let me
blowing up
explain
cops,
something.
dude.
Let me explain something.
Utilizing it to
Full
escape.
perspective,
Here's
okay?
the deal, right? You go into your armory. You can grab
Uh-huh.
anything you want. You got the fucking, you got the guns, you got the shit. As long as SOPs allow it, you can go in there, grab that shit until your heart's content.
Can I pause you for a
There's
second?
times, one second. There's times where we want to go and fight people or do this and do that, but Vinny only has enough mats to give me 1 AK and 2 ammo and be able to spread that
And let me
across
just,
the
okay,
people.
just to say something about grenades. You know grenades are never used in serious situations. Those things are like
Today,
memey.
actually.
What
They
happened?
used it- there was a transport of meth, and then used him to take out 2 cops in a pursuit.
Oh, who did that? Clean Bush?
Flippy.
I was Flippy. Okay, let's go back. Hutch.
Well, shit, get fucked. I'm happy about that.
Damn. Okay.
I'm
the
sorry you
cop-
had to go back for 5 minutes, Bass. My fault.
No,
brother, okay?
Listen.
No, I don't
okay,
even
I'm
like the
thinking-
comparison of cops versus crims. I know that from experience, you guys have your own difficulties.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You're
but
right. You know what? I shouldn't have compared
just-
like that. I take that back. You're right. You're right.
I think comparing crims it's a crim to cop is they have their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I really feel like the Air One was a huge game changer today, and it's hard to come to the same conclusion right now because we both disagree on that. You know what I mean? That it's
and Bass,
that
no
it
one's
plays a
saying
big
that
role.
it's
I'm
easy.
I think the part we're forgetting is just it's situation based. Everyone is not out there just patrolling all the time.
Right.
When
What
a
I'm
cop
trying to
gets
say
shot
is,
and it's like a huge situation that's involved, everyone's gonna come out.
But,
What I'm trying to say, it's not
but
fair,
if it's
it's not
that, but
fair.
if it's that rare to come out, it should have that double-edged sword. It should be something that doesn't have some crazy long time limit. It should be like a cooldown, brother. Like, oh, I just popped my fucking ult. Here's my ult. Air One flies around for 20 minutes. Oh, my ult's gone. Looks like I gotta hop back in a PD car.
This
It
the server
really
likes
has
to
gone through
work
the
on
host.
metas. Before, when 3.0 first started, I think it was 5 minutes in the air. It was hella expensive to gas up and hella expensive to repair. Then they gave it more time. Then they gave it less time and more time. And then
Goes
cops are like,
through so
okay,
many
if
hoops.
we fly up higher, then we can dodge the bullets. So I mean, we can make all kinds of fucking changes. Somebody's gonna find a loophole to get through it.
not only that, I don't think it's fair to make a change based on one incident.
I'm not
If there's
looking for a loophole.
there's-
I'm
if there's a
looking for
pattern,
fair. With the increase in cops, Air One is that much stronger.
okay, and
That's never been looked at because Air
But
One's
there's
always
a-
been the
But,
same.
Summit.
Air One is much easier to deal with when there's only 4 cops on you. Remember the 4 cop rule, guys? Remember that? How fucking long ago that was? The Stone Age.
There's still
Now
a
that
cop
there's a
limit.
fucking million
There's a
cops
cop
on
limit.
you. I mean, bro, when's the last time I seen a cop
Yeah,
limit? Listen,
come on.
but with
There
Air
is, though.
One,
There
and
is,
I'm
though.
gonna say no compliment with Air One, it makes it that much stronger. Bro, you have infinite parallel possibilities with an unlimited amount of information. And not to mention, they don't even have to listen to you speak, Bass. They just have to watch your fucking dot, brother. You know what I mean? It's not a difficult thing to have 15 cops paralleling with one Air One infinitely following you.
I mean, and you know how many times it's like the cop.
I just
limit
don't
of
understand how
6?
there's not a repercussion there of like, this thing costs a fuckload of money to have up there. Or
Oh,
this
well-
thing cannot be used more than 1 gas tank every 30 minutes or something.
Okay, you want to get really mad?
I just can't believe for how long you dude. I was followed for a god tier amount of time, and the only thing that was a problem was Air One. You know what I mean?
What if I told you we have jets?
I have seen that, bro. Jets would be even. You would at least have to deal with how fast a jet is, bro. You know what I mean? That would probably be harder to follow.
Can you imagine a jet chasing after you from the sky?
What's for
Following
airship?
arms? No, listen. I get what you're saying, but I think what I'm trying to convey here in the message across. Is it fair to nerf something based on one incident?
It's not one incident though, man. It's not. Like.
Okay, when was the other incident? And
Okay, you want to know when the other incident was? 35 minutes before that chase happened. We were in an A+ chase, and the exact same situation happened where Air 1 was up in the air. We literally couldn't lose it to save our lives, so we just gave the car up, got in our car, and dipped. And you're right, Sav. We were able to get in our car and lose them 100%, and it is what it is. Boosts are harder and whatever. I get that.
Yeah, but I don't like everyone coming out for A+ boost. That should not be happening, Hutch. And that should not be happening. I'm gonna tell you right now. Unless it's either a special event or it's something that we feel like is needed.
Well, for the longest time, I've always understood it's Air 1 comes out, interceptors get on the boost, Air 1 goes and lands in.
No, at times I even call for
RTBs.
it. I'm like, okay, it's A+, we can keep up with that. We got interceptors, we got charges, right? We have the tools in place in the ground to keep up. We don't need to exhaust our resources in the air unless there is a call of 78, somebody being shot at or officer in distress.
I also feel like on the scene of things like that, man, I as a higher up or as like Bass or even 5-0, like with your guys' characters, I get it. Whenever like something happens and it grants you the ability to pull Air 1 out or the ability to have max units or whatever, like do it 100%. But if you're seeing there and you're sitting there watching a situation and for the next 45, 50 minutes, no one shoots a shot, no one does anything, is there ever a moment that comes by in your head where it's like, okay, the situation has regressed, let's regress also, or let's downgrade the amount of cops that are on, or let's go ahead and put up the heli, or vice versa? Does that ever come by?
I get called the fucking cop criminal, the soft-ass chief of police at times, because I try to look at the bigger picture and not look at one side. I try to see it from your perspective. And I've gotten a lot of shit from it. And then people have memed and said some shit about me all the time because I care about both sides instead of just looking at it from one side. I've gotten so many shit. I get shit from criminals, I get shit from cop viewers, and I get shit from my own people, right? All the time. And I'm like getting like fucking pancake from both sides because I look at both sides. I don't look at one side. Because I know that if I make it not fun for you, I'm not gonna have a good time, and vice versa.
I mean, yeah, I hear that, but I mean, you're also not a saint. Like, I can't tell you how many times you get pissed and you're just like, fuck it, shoot them out. Bah, 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 bah.
I've done that. I'm not afraid to admit I've done that in the heat of the moment. I've done that for sure, where I've gotten like S1 or pit the fucking wall. I was like, where is this coming from? And I've came out of the car and shot the car. I've done that before, you know. I'm not afraid to say I've caught myself in the heat of the moment and let my emotion trap my logic and let that shit take over. I've done that. I'm guilty of that for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said before, I think that, like you guys said, it was a once in a whatever the fuck. It is what it is. But at the same time, that once in a whatever the fuck, the consequences of us is we lose hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shit for that once of a time that all the shit is pulled out or whatever, like you guys said. Consequences for you guys is that you guys go, okay, let's not do that much of crazy shit next time. It is what it is.
Agreed. I think I try.
What consequences are you looking for the police?
Not really.
We've had this conversation before. This is the same thing. We're rolling back to the whole cop compared to criminal.
I agree
to do that. It is what it is. You know,
yeah,
cops
there's nothing we
feel like
Hutch,
I feel like you're
comparison. But what I do want is a fair shake when it comes to when we put a lot of time into something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't feel like everyone's a fair shake to me in the way it is. I think that you guys have access to that, and I think that's fair. But I think the amount of time you have access to it is not fair.
So
and I also think
we have
ops to make good decisions when it comes to repairing their vehicles and gassing their vehicles if they plan on staying in a chase if someone comes back up. Like maybe if a VCB is called, if a VCB is called, even if it's 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, unless you're getting off that call, you shouldn't be gassing and repairing. You should be waiting for the UTL call. If it's a call on UTL, that's different. Then you can do your thing. But if you're only getting VCBs and you're repairing and gassing, that's dumb if you're getting back in that chase. Those are my two problems, honestly.
And then somebody did the math behind the Air 1. They just tested it right now. It says ballpark takes 9 minutes for it to go back for fuel, and it takes 1.5 minutes to refuel from empty to full. So it gives you what?
So wait, you're saying you have 9 minutes to follow me around and then a minute and a half window for me to escape? I'm confused.
Correct. correct. So 9 minutes to fly around,
do you
and then
think that sounds normal?
I mean,
that sounds
that's
like my contract.
that's not an
with
accurate number
Twitch.
because there's
That
flying
sounds like as
away and
many
then
ads as
flying
I run
back.
in an hour.
So
I'm giving you a ballpark here. I'm not saying these numbers are correct. This is what somebody tested in the PD.
Okay, well, we have a high command meeting on Thursday. We'll talk about the usage of Air One, and I mean, Coyle's going to be there. We'll see what he thinks about it, and we'll adjust if he
And you
seems
don't
fit.
need to adjust based on this. I'm just saying, like, this is how I feel.
But
like,
we do want to. We want everybody to be
fucking
happy.
We're looking at the bigger
But-
picture here, okay, right?
You know what I mean? I don't want to fuck it up for everybody. You know, it is what it is. But that's how I feel, and I like to think I'm a fucking decent driver. You know.
No, you're a really good driver,
So
but
motherfuckers got to be having a harder time than my dumb ass with Air One.
a lot of people don't. So a lot of people do vehicle swaps. A lot of people do
You have to
vehicle
understand,
swaps.
but that's where you're stuck on boosts, right? There is
Yeah,
no
yeah,
vehicle
boost is
swap on
different,
boost,
though.
unless you guys want to
No,
pretend
yeah,
like
I
I'm
see
not in a
that.
fucking car that you know was stolen. Unless you
and
want to
like I
pretend
said,
it's not a
Summit-
boosted car and just it's a normal stolen car, then we can come back for it. But that's
Everyone
not how
should
it
be
works.
now
You
for a
guys-
boost,
you guys- It's
regardless,
like a
so.
prize, you know what I mean? It's treated like a prize. It's like we got our fucking car, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But you have to understand, we don't have as much strategy involved. Literally, the strategy is pit you guys. It fucking sucks. It's stale. I don't like that strategy.
None
I
of
don't
us
like
do,
to have
bro.
to take the cop out behind me with a fucking car hit from a teammate. That sucks dick. I want to put the moves on him myself. But we legitimately don't have strategies because you're ride or die with whatever piece of shit A+ car that is. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem with Grand Theft Auto. It's very, very closed. There's not much you can do to add flavor to things. You have to keep doing the same thing, and it's gonna get stale. And you know, people are gonna get pissed after a while, and come up with a means of combating whatever you come up with. So I understand your woes. I definitely do. I want everybody to have fun. I've said this many times. It's
Same
you
here.
know, we all want everybody to provide
Oh, these
content.
motherfuckers are on an Athena right here. We need to sneak onto this boat. Just send our ship into the fucking oblivion. We're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
jump
let's
off
go,
the back
let's go,
here.
let's go,
Jump
let's
off
go,
back
let's
right now. Jump off the back.
We want everybody to be able to provide content. I don't want anybody to end their stream and not, you know, make their paycheck for that. That's fucked up.
Well, not even
I'm not
that.
trying
And
to
having a
take
good time,
food out of
actually.
somebody's mouth. So
I mean, I think.
You know, I
I think-
understand we're gonna get caught up sometimes. You know, you guys are gonna fucking own us, and it happens. You know, we fuck up and stuff. But yeah, man, that's just insane for a normal boost. I mean, I understand it's like not a normal boost actually, but let's just hold on to this ladder for a second and don't move, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
They're
just
selling
listen.
right now. You can see in the top left.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, those are my concerns. I guess I don't really have much else to fucking go on besides those things. When it comes to gunshots and, like I said, I don't like the current boosting meta.
You're honest.
I'm personally not a fan of the whole, like the way that we have to defend it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It kind of
It's long
sucks.
as
I
shit,
don't.
right?
I
You have to
want
get
to
the
be able
striker
to.
off and fucking-
I want to be able to escape you guys from straight driving and not always need somebody to come behind me and pitch you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Because that kind of sucks.
Yeah, because it escalates on both sides. You escalate,
just
we
wish there
escalate, we
was-
escalate, and then somebody's gonna end up with lead inside them, right? At the end of the day, that's gonna happen.
Because no one's gonna back off on it. You know.
Well, like I said, at the end of the day, we want to talk to you and hear your feedback.
Yeah.
And
We're always here, dude. If you are upset about anything, feel free to reach out. I say
Yeah,
this to
those are-
everybody. And
I think everyone is doing okay. I don't think anyone's doing like necessarily a bad job or anything. I just think that those are just a couple of my concerns. Like I said, like I got kind of pissed at how fucking long Air One was up my ass, and
Yeah.
I got kind of pissed at seeing video footage afterward of people just repairing. You know what I mean, and continuing in the thing.
of course, those are valid concerns.
So yeah,
I do have a
and,
question
I'm
for
gonna
you.
talk to those guys, you know, privately. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to people off the stream.
I got
about it
you.
and stuff.
would you play cop again, Summit?
I just got on with
please.
Mac the other day. You know what I mean?
Get on more.
I just wish it wasn't so
Are you
easy.
are you a cadet or
No,
No,
I'm
you
a
passed.
full-fledged dude now, yeah.
so easy to do what?
Your cars are just so fucking cake. But, you know. Yo, Hutch, by the way, I'm tucked on the ship. Do not kill these guys into oblivion. They'll scuttle. Just let these guys sell everything. Let them, okay. Come tuck on the ship. Let them sell all their stuff. And then, what's it called? Dude, they're getting attacked by something. What the
They're
fuck?
getting attacked by the mermaids.
Let them sell all their stuff, and then well, they have an Athena they still have to get.
Yeah, I'm about to die here, I think.
Okay, just come back. You can get, the ship might not be too far away. You can come back. I'm a fucking barrel underneath their ship right now. Sorry, guys, we're playing Sea Thieves being jackasses right now.
No, you're good. You're
No,
good.
I'm watching. You could become a fucking barrel now.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Damn,
I'm
it
dead
feels
here.
like
They
we lost
must
the
have put that
paper.
shit in because of you, dude.
I'm sure a lot of people had to play on it for sure. I wasn't the person who came up with tucking. I was taught to tuck, and then
You perfected
Fuck
it.
me, bro.
Dude, the early
Yeah.
days of Sea Thieves, those were golden.
yo,
eras,
yo,
man.
Hutch, you gotta stop killing these motherfuckers.
Bruh, I'm dead.
Either
I'm
go
dead, I'm
hide
dead.
or sacrifice. Yeah.
Hey, you act like I'm
dummy.
not trying to tuck, and then I walk into a shotgun, you dog.
You dog ass.
All right, I'll come back. Try to at least.
We'll see if these guys notice the barrel. They might.
Um,
They still have an Athena they're gotta pick up. I think they did a full Athena because it looks like they have all the stuff for it. They're turning that in, and then they're gonna go pick up the Athena.
but yeah, I think at the end of the day, man. Sorry, I was focusing on sucking. At the end of the day, like none of us hate each other. I just think, obviously, I think I speak for me and Jared. We're fucking competitive, and whenever shit seems like no matter how hard we try or what we do, it's just like, bro, we're running into the same fucking wall at certain points. And I'll be the first one to tell you I'm a little bitch sometimes whenever it comes to complaining.
If you
about
guys
shit.
want, I'm down to just put
But
bikes in alleyways
that
everywhere
is,
I go.
But that's the thing,
That
right? And that's
happens-
what
no,
we
no,
don't.
you-
But that's
you
what we
joke
don't
about
want to
that.
Say
see.
that
happens-
shit.
Bro.
You guys gotta understand every meta that or whatever fucking job that you guys do, and you come up with some sick ass escape. The rest of the fucking entire server does it.
You set the tone.
Everybody
just right.
does it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody
CG.
fucking does it, and then
My
they add their
jump got
shitty ass
roasted
twist
in a
to it.
day, bro.
CG tries to come up with unique shit though, for the most.
No, no, which is
No,
fucking great.
He's
I
saying that
love
our
them for
shit
doing
gets
it.
ruined by others.
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody
because-
they grab your meta and then they put some shitty ass fucking twist to it.
It's the cookie cutter idea, right?
Yeah.
If it works, use it
100%.
till it's fucking broken, right? So
So
yeah,
you
that's,
guys come up with great fucking plans. I mean, my favorite was the Too Fast, Too Furious escape. But, you know.
I'll never forget that.
Listen, I tell cops to stop having their wiener out in their hand while they fucking bring us to prison with a
Yeah.
big smile on their face. It
I
hurts us,
I
okay?
think the biggest thing I can tell you guys, not directed at you, but more of directed at everyone who the 90% of the other bullshit is like there. You guys really do have some fucking cops who like they get a hard on. And I'll say Wrangler because I know fucking Pinta doesn't give a shit, but he's not even like a bad one. At least Pinta will do it and be obvious about it. But there's certain cops that is, bro, they just man, they do some scummy shit like acting like you know, you Bass, you never do this. So I'll use you as a perfect example. If I lose control of my vehicle and you aren't ramming, you will give me the space and you will let me do my thing. There's other cops who, if you lose control of your vehicle early on, what they'll do is they'll just bubble you on accident and fuck your shit up. And do like, you know, little things like that that doesn't seem a lot, but end up being huge. Like pitting at 120 and saying bubble when it's not a fucking accident. It's the same cop every single time. Driving in the opposite lanes of travel, doing scummy shit. And I understand like the whole role with it, but
Now
at
we're
the
just getting
same
picked, brother.
times, yeah, I agree.
We're
I'm
not
just,
complaining
I
about the
don't
whole
know.
fucking server. We just
Yeah.
just have our concerns.
Yeah,
about it.
you're
But-
right.
But,
You're
but,
right.
but going back to that, it happens. There should be a courtesy.
I
thing.
agree.
Listen, you
I
got
agree.
bubbled. Like, let me give this guy some space. You got fucking,
Yeah, I agree.
you know, you got decent. Like, let me back off a little. It's not fair, right? That was not supposed to happen, right? Like, there should be that courtesy
I'm
kind of thing that
nitpicking.
give it back.
He's right. I apologize. I'm nitpicking like a motherfucker. But it's still.
Hey, it's all good. It's all
hard.
good.
Cool. Hey,
Yeah.
like I said,
I mean-
my shit's always open. If you ever want to vent, I'm here. Stop. Same thing. I mean, a few people. I wish more would come before it gets to this like boiling point. And you're just pissed and you're just done with the server and shit. We need to talk often, and I think we don't do that enough. We haven't had a community meeting in a while, or all the big guys haven't gotten together in a while. We really need to talk often.
I think you really guys should show up to this Nopixel meeting happening on Sunday. I think you should show up and kind of voice kind of your frustration or how you feel about the whole
There's a
thing.
fucking meeting on Sunday.
It is on Sunday. There's a Nopixel meeting on
Yeah, we
Sunday,
can.
and
Yeah.
a lot of people don't show up from the Crim side. I'll be honest, and it's kind of because we don't get to hear their perspective. So a lot of things are made without hearing their perspective of what's happening, because we only get one side at times. So I would really recommend you guys show up to that meeting and kind of just tell it how it is, man. Like tell your story.
Is this a big meeting or just like a?
I don't.
Sounds
know.
like an
That's up to
AA
me.
meeting, not a no pixel meeting. Tell your story. Tell them what's going on.
Dude, if we do a community meeting, nobody's gonna be able to talk.
Yeah, well,
It's-
that's the thing too. I'm gonna be honest. Like, even if we do come, and it's just gonna be like we'll say what we have. Like, here's my thing with Nopixel meetings. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's the same 3 people talking in circles for a very, very long time, and it lasts for 6 fucking hours.
Okay. I recently.
That is very true.
Recently, it has gotten better. I agree with you.
Very
That's the
true.
last one I was
Recently,
in.
it's been Han, Coil, and DW kind of taking lead and just
Yeah.
dictating the path of the meeting and saying we're doing this, we're doing that, and that's gonna happen tomorrow. And then everybody just kind of follows along, right? And we just sometimes we don't get to hear your perspective or a lot of the top gangs, CB, CG, don't show up to it.
I know it's
sometimes.
predominantly
So,
like cops and smaller
I
gangs.
can
I've
do
been
this
told
again.
that.
I think Hutch, you were with OTT when I did this. I went around to every gang and I was like, hey, what are your problems with the police?
Yeah.
I wrote
I
them all
remember
down.
that.
I gave them the high command and we tried to adjust and change from there. I can do that once a month or, once every 2 months so I can get everybody's voice heard and we can, have better lines of communication.
I remember
'Cause,
that.
I mean, right now,
Honestly, dude, I'll tell you the perfect fix right now.
What is that?
They just need to make fucking filling up the helicopter like some sort of mini game that takes you quite some time.
Listen,
give
you
you,
guys
give you
are
a,
talking
give
to
you
the
a
same
crim
guy.
hacking.
I knew it
Went
there
on
was,
a
dude. I
chew.
knew
They should
there
give you some
was.
sort of
Listen,
memory game or fucking
Let me-
hacking that bitch.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
I
you.
would- I
Let me
would
tell
be
you a
down for a
story.
hacking
all right?
game.
I
I
want to
would
end
be down
this.
for a hacking
I want
game.
to
We have a
end
hacking
this
game already.
on a
No,
very.
but that's for the elevator. That's actually a good idea, and I'll tell Coy that.
Listen,
I think I think that
that's
would
an
be
important tool for
to
you
repair the
guys.
helicopter. It should be some sort of little mini game or whatever. And if you're good at it, you obviously get it back in the air quicker. But if it's not, then you're gonna sit there for 20 minutes trying to figure out the stupid game.
Listen, you're talking to the guy who, when we were on Tarkov, right? This is my favorite story with me and Jared. Been playing for years together, and my favorite one is we were playing Tarkov, and we were on fucking woods, and we couldn't figure out what the fuck and where the fuck we were on woods. So Jared went to like 3 Reddit website or 3 different Reddit threads and was looking at these maps. So I tell my chat, I said, chat, every time he says that the maps are backwards, I'm gonna take a shot. I believe it was like 4th of July. By
Oh, I
the
was
end
tripping
of
that
the
day, bro. I
time
was
he
so
stopped
mad.
saying the word backwards, I had 17 shots of Jack Daniels and I couldn't walk to the fucking bathroom.
Damn, you're getting blackout drunk.
Yeah.
With that being
Well,
said,
it was the time where
These fucking
there was a time where
helicopters.
maps didn't exist yet. So people had just made their own maps, okay? And when the map layout actually was given or decided like what was north and what was actually south by the game devs, I would use my watch in game to go northwest, east, or south, right? Or east or west.
Right?
And or whatever the fuck, right? And then I would look at the map that the players made, and now after they had added the watch with the north south and shit, the map had actually fucking flipped. So I was trying to figure out where to go on this fucking map and literally going the opposite direction for God knows how long. And I was so pissed that these fucking
Oh, he was
and
mad,
some of them were
bro.
flipped and some of them weren't. Some of them were updated and fixed and some of them weren't, and they told you nothing. Oh, I was so fucking mad. It was crazy. So I was going
So
off on it, and obviously you had to do some shots for it.
So Hutch, no disrespect. What does this have to do with anything?
absolutely nothing. He just kept going on about the fucking helicopter, and I wanted to give you an example of that's just what he does. He gets pissed about
Oh.
something, and he'll let you know.
All right, that makes sense.
You're a pretty competitive person, right? Like for you, like you get really into it. You're very passionate about something. You find something, you grind the shit out of that till you've accomplished it, or you've done everything possible.
I like
you
having
can.
accomplishments in my video games.
You,
Yeah,
you,
it's progression.
you tunnel, not tunnel. is the right word. You focus on one thing at a time, and you completely work on it. So I respect
Yeah,
that, right?
I'm simple. Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense why you still kind of stuck on the whole thing, because like it's playing in your mind over and over again. Is my guess. Right?
I like to resolve things personally, or at least come to a conclusion with each other as boys here.
I
you know
remember
what I'm
that.
saying? That's important to me too. You know what I mean?
Savvy, thank you so much for the
yeah,
prime.
either or. I wouldn't. I'm not the type of guy who just like moves on to the next game and can forget about it. I'm the type of guy who, just like Hutch, we'll have to sit there and talk about it
Yep.
forever
Yep.
until like we start feeling.
You have to get
better
out of your
about it.
system, basically.
We
Yeah.
can't like I
Understandable.
wish, bro. I wish I could sit there, man. And this is my biggest downfall. It's probably why I've been banned 17 times on the server. But thankfully, someone loves me and they keep me around. I can't let something dumb happen and not fucking say something or bitch. I just don't have it in me. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten fucking locker room fights or in fights with higher ups when I was with the Mets or with the White Sox.
But
It's my problem. I'm sorry. I never mean it personally. I'm fucking harsh. I'm an asshole. But I'll fucking never lie to you
may
in
not
your
mean
face.
it personally,
I
but
don't ever.
still the concerns are still there. Like
Yeah.
at least my two concerns.
Agreed.
I can still stay behind. So,
And you
Hutch,
there-
And I
your
totally get
concerns?
that. I mean,
Really
that was the
sucks
whole
my
point of the
goodness.
call. The call right here is to hear out your
Yeah.
concerns and your feedback to understand your perspective on the whole thing. Because, like I said, me and 5 don't play Crim pretty often. We don't do boosts. We don't actually get to go through.
Yeah,
this
I
whole
knew
thing,
that when you
so-
guys were just like, why don't you just turn it into a normal car, man? It's easy. Like, oh.
No, I knew it because we're talking about boosts. You can't go to the car. I know you lose rep and it has consequences when you ditch it, right? So.
By
I
the
see where
way,
you're coming from when it comes to the whole
Sab,
thing.
it's 80 B plus cars to make a regular vehicle, and that's just for an S plus. So, just an idea, just to give you a bearing. It's a lot of work, man, and that's one thing. Like, the server's very
Oh, it's starting to
MMO
move.
grind, but at the same time, like, I'm not asking for y'all to go easy. To be honest, it's easy as fuck to get the 80 parts anyways. This is just, yeah, it's just voicing our opinions. And to be honest, I agree with a lot of the shit that you're saying. Did you just die, Jared?
Yeah, they found me.
All right, turning hard,
Can
right?
you stand on top of barrels and then barrel?
I don't.
Yes, but the problem is you move with the
think so.
waves.
There's not a lot of barrels you can stand on.
Oh, you
Yeah.
move with the waves.
Yeah, our barrels don't move like regular
That's the
barrels.
one way you can find out the difference. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can really only trick people who aren't expecting it at all.
These guys seem pretty,
They're on an Athena and they're about to pick up their Athena. Realistically, we should shadow them to their next island, not get too close to them. As soon as they leave that island, we kill them.
yeah, I'm on them.
Because that's when I think they're gonna have it.
You're ruthless.
Why don't you drive whenever you're on? This is what we do, bro. Like, hunting these fucking Athenas. That's all we care about.
I do have a question for you guys. At what point or what time have you guys felt like, you know what, I really enjoy being on the server? Like, what made you, like, you know, feel that way at one point? Like, was it, like, what interaction or what chase or incident or mechanic made you feel that way? Like, at what point did you ever feel that way?
What, like you like?
Let me throw a
server?
curveball. What point when you got arrested did you enjoy the interaction?
I like that one, actually.
That's a tough one. I can't remember that. I think the last time I got arrested, it was all Gucci, but I don't remember. When's the last time we got arrested, Hutch?
Last time we got arrested
lost my
was
chat.
with Judd during the boost. No, we did. We got away with that, actually. Or did we? No, we didn't.
No, Judd got caught. You guys got away.
Okay, yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah, he was like, I don't roleplay with you. Throw me in jail.
Oh, that.
Oh, no, I'm asking.
Dude, I thought they were fucking memeing.
No, he was not happy. I don't know if he's memeing or not. I don't think he was
Mickey
happy.
in the river, the bait and switch. Ah, fuck, man. I don't remember the last time. It had to have been somewhat recent. I don't stay out of prison that often.
I'm just trying to understand, like, what is it? What do you enjoy when it comes to the police interaction? Okay, so
Fairness.
okay.
I don't mind
I'm
getting
gonna be
fucked
honest.
up.
The thing that I hate the most
You guys
is
pit hard, whatever, that kind of stuff, you know? AJ shits on me with that kind of stuff before, remember? I remember having a problem with that back in the day. But, man, I just think, I think, like, the amount of cops need to, like... Dude, it's hard to say that because today's a special occasion. You're saying
Agreed.
that's not normal for fucking 15 cops
Absolutely
to be on
no,
me.
no. Hell no. I've never
But,
seen it before for A+ boost. It was the craziest chase I've seen. You should see our map. It was literally so many cops across the city and so many shots fired and people going down and people crashing. It was wild. It was wild.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, okay, are the Crims the underdog? Absolutely. You are the
and it's
David
supposed to
to
be
the
like
Goliath,
that.
right?
It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. I
Yes,
get that,
yeah.
you know?
You'll always be the underdog, no matter what, because we always have numbers and we have weapon and resources that is so easy to dispose of, right? So, fairness can be very hard to implement on a roleplay server at times, but we try to find that balance to make sure it's not too overbearing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It was just like the most insane thing to just have the entire cop force, okay? And Air 1, and just... I just felt like it was fucking nuts. But I guess can't really complain if it's kind of an event. But then again, you guys are saying you didn't even know it was an event, so that was like kind of a normal response.
I
Sort
think
of.
everybody knew. I think some cops
I
knew
don't know,
about it.
like who was told?
I think Hirono?
Okay.
I'm gonna try to jump over to this real quick.
I think the
Yeah,
SRU
take it.
people, the supervisors were told, the people that were like involved in the racing and boosting.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, we'll talk about it on Thursday, and then I guess again on
I
Sunday.
mean, if you guys don't find any of the stuff like relevant at all, and like no changes happen, like it is what it is. I don't care. You know, it's
relevant,
fine. I'll
like,
just
like
I'll
I
just live
said,
with
I
it.
mean-
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
I
about
just think
making the
everyone's such a
changes.
dick.
It's about making it, you know, make it more sense to where like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Where it's coming from, like that feedback. It's legit. It's you know, we need to work on that. We have problems we need to fix, right?
Well, I
So-
mean, yeah. Why don't we? I mean, getting the opinion of other crims would be nice too. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how they feel about at least my two concerns. Like I said, Air One and cops repairing.
I'll bring it up in the meeting that we're having in Nopixel, everybody, and I'll bring it up in the High Command meeting. We're having one on Thursday for High Command meeting. There's gonna be a PD meeting, and there's also a big Nopixel meeting on Sunday. So, which is really good to happen. I mean, obviously this is good to happen right now, but the timing kind of worked out pretty good because we can bring it up and discuss it and look back to what happened and say, you know what, does this is this something we want to see on the servers? Is this fair, right? So we'll go from there, I guess.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Damn,
Well,
poor brother.
anything else you guys want to talk about?
That's it for
Any other
me,
concerns?
man.
We're open.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think I have.
feel free,
I don't have,
seriously,
I don't
I
have
don't care.
problems. Honestly, you know, it's funny is that the thing that I thought I would always complain about is how much you guys shit on us in gunfights, but realistically, I think that's swayed a little bit recently.
That should not be
You
happening.
guys shit on us, dude.
Oh, you're talking about oh
Nah,
shit.
there was
I
a
in,
time
like,
period
as
where
in,
you
like,
guys are pooping on us
destroyed.
so bad, man. You can't. We could just, yeah. But I don't know. I think that may have changed with the Glock, maybe. Glock being introduced to fucking crims is kind of insane.
That shit is fucking.
That might get
OP
nerfed,
as fuck.
actually.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing. Okay, if you hold that, you're probably gonna go down. If you shoot and dip, you're probably gonna get away. That's how it is.
So it's easier said than done, though. Shooting and dipping, I
Yeah,
wish I can
it's
shoot
so
and dip as much
easier
as you
to
guys would like us
decide.
to. But the problem is we just get caught. Not to mention, now that we can't really shoot out the back of our cars very well at all, and you guys can shoot out of the front of your cars, if we are ever in an escaping position, you can force our hand on staying in that position.
Like for example,
Now,
today
a
you
couple
guys
things.
thought that
We
my
only
car.
shoot if you shoot from your car.
Oh, shoot.
That's my policy. You, as a police officer, you should be only.
No.
That should not be happening. That should not be happening.
There's different standards. If it's
Yeah.
constant fucking ramming, I mean,
I was told that it was a defensive thing to shoot out of
I
your car
was
if you're a
too.
police officer.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do. So if I'm getting shot at, I'm gonna shoot out of my car. If not, I'm gonna.
I mean,
place
yeah,
my
so, like,
car
I'll
in
give you a
this position
scenario.
and then get out and shoot with my a Glock or MPX.
I'll give you a scenario. It happens to be on a boost. Who would have thought we have to ride or die for the car? So we end up shooting a cop who's alone to get away. However, one cop does notice us and starts chasing after us. Right? This is long, like a little time after we were shooting. It wasn't like he witnessed us do it and then started chasing us. And then as he's chasing us, there's no possibility for us to do anything because he's shooting out of the front of his car. We can't shoot back. And
Oh,
then
fuck
eventually
this game,
he's just
bro.
gonna hit a tire, and there's really nothing much we can do, and he forces us to stay and sit rather than flee, right? And it's like it's just more difficult to flee than it's expected, which you know, I guess it should be like that too. But yeah, I was just kind of like answering that. They can force our hand sometime too. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Like I said, the policy is like.
Don't shoot me off here. Don't shoot me off here. I'm on their ladder. Oh, he just jumped off. He's trying to go to you. He's getting on your ladder right now. These guys are actually pretty good. He's on your ladder.
Yeah, I gave him the fucking work, bro.
If this guy goes down to repair, I'm gonna go up
I
on
got
his
his
ladder.
ass. Yep, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. That one's dead.
Do they have helicopters in CFEs?
Luckily, they don't, so we don't have to rage off.
Thank God.
But yeah, man, like I said, we got, like, there's no vendettas against anybody here. It's more of just, like you said, competitiveness and vice versa, whatever. And if that goes to the same
normal.
side, if you guys ever sit there and you're like, what they're doing is fucking scummy and this, that, and the other, fuck these guys, just send a message always.
I know a lot of people always say, you know, you should never be competitive in roleplay, but at
That's
the end of the day,
bullshit.
it's still a fucking video. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is bullshit.
exactly.
It's a video game, dude. You know,
Everybody's competitive. I don't care what anybody says.
it's, you know,
Everybody
we
goes
do-
hard
we
sometimes.
play
I've
games to
done
try
it.
to win, so
Yeah, exactly. Everybody does it.
It's
Come on now. It's a human thing.
trying to intertwine that with, you know, roleplay of 300 people on a server and
Everyone's making a
being
living.
balanced
It's 100%.
and all that
yeah,
shit. It's
exactly.
just there's so much that is involved, but I think constant communication and conversations like this will keep us from each other's throat.
Yep.
So,
And
Like I
that's the
said-
whole purpose behind it.
My shit's open. Message me anytime, boys. I don't want to hold you guys up.
Yeah, same traffic.
Absolutely, guys. I
Same
appreciate
thing.
you.
Same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
GG's.
All right.
Thank you for the talk. We appreciate it. And
Likewise.
yeah, man. Like I said, even if nothing changes, it doesn't matter. It's still nice to have a concern heard. So I
Chop
appreciate
it
it.
up.
Of course.
No problem.
Thank you for your
All
time,
right, guys.
gentlemen. Have a good night.
All right, see you,
Peace,
dudes.
fellas. Later.
Later.
So what the fucking plan here, bruh? I'm about to just sink
I mean,
these
I'm tucked
pussies.
on their ship. No,
Are
don't
you?
touch them. Get away from them and just hover them from like an island away. Let them
Okay.
do their thing.
You just got hit by the fucking ghost ship, didn't you?
I'm dead here for sure. Did he see me? He didn't even see me.
All right, I'm
Oh, I
dipping.
think we were
I'm
so
dipping,
close
I'm
to each
dipping,
other
I'm
that he
dipping.
may have thought I was his boy.
I'm just gonna dip. I killed one, you killed one. They're confused. Just gonna let them do their thing.
Kind of have to kill him now. It's so dumb. This ghost ship is fucking me.
I got him. I got the ghost ship on me. I'll see what I can do to it. Jesus Christ! Get the fuck out of here, man! What the fucking dick? I know we're here. We need a lunch at.
He's still chasing you. Just run away from him.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Keep running
bro.
from these
I gotta
guys.
keep the fucking boat afloat. Alright, we're basically gone now.
Yeah, make him think they're safe, you know?
Yeah,
And we'll spring the trap on him.
yeah, they're smart. They don't want us to do. They don't want us to get anywhere close to them while they're on that Athena, bro.
Yeah, they're also fighting this ghost ship, which is a problem for them.
They're trying to get
It's a
double.
problem for
experience
me,
that,
really.
that
It's a
loot.
problem for me.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro, that's where they're gonna be heading. They're gonna be heading over here, bro.
Yeah, if they kill this thing and get the thing, get
Mermaid's Hideaway, right?
their stuff. Yeah, what they're wanting to do is upgrade their flag right now.
Yeah, exactly. So they get higher amount of gold.
Yeah, they get more Athena rep and shit. They get the Athena quest at the end and stuff.
So
So
I'm
we'll see what
gonna
happens.
swing. I'll swing left in front of Mermaid's Island. And I'll go over to.
We're gonna get
Serpent's.
hit here, and it's gonna suck.
No, no, no. Ghost ships on me. Ghost ships on me.
Okay, good. They're still trying to kill it though. These dummies.
Oh yeah, they just aggroed
Shoot the
base.
ghost ship. Shoot the ghost ship. Shoot the ghost ship.
Okay.
You kill it, it's better.
Okay, I'll try to. It's Oh, dude, there's no way I help. They're I got the aggro, but they're angled. Like they just literally put their sail up and they're just fighting it. Fuck. What do you want me to do here? You want me to just swing over there and help, or?
No, I want you to just let this guy do. I mean,
All right,
I don't know actually.
Just make the call, homie. I'm gonna go to
Just
an
do your
island
thing.
right
Just
now.
kind of stay away. Just go to an island and watch him in the distance.
Got
Yeah,
it.
make him feel safe. Make him feel we're
On
far.
my way out. No, what's the clip? Let me see. Someone repost a clip of shots, please. Someone repost the clip.
Was in and out of prison. I didn't even see anybody.
Yeah, I mean, all of you guys got the same, but Hutch really got the fucking long stick on it. It was only
Wait, what did
only
you give
to send a
Hutch?
message. Oh, Hutch you got 240 months. Listen, that motherfucker's unhinged. He needs to calm the fuck down. All right, I'm willing to work with the boys. I'm 100%
Bro,
willing.
you're fucking CG. You have to work with the boys, bro.
No, I work with you guys. I fuck with you guys. I enjoyed all of that.
Yeah, we fuck
But,
with you too, bro.
But Hutch has got you gotta show a little bit of respect. So if you can, you seem like you're the.
Was in and out of prison.
think
Maybe-
he sank the ghost ship. Yeah, he sank the ghost
Maybe
ship.
that was in character, I guess. I don't know. Hey, man, listen. He said OOC was in character. I'm going to believe him. I'm not going to sit here and say OOC, that talk meant nothing and change up after he leaves. Listen, man, if OOC says that was an in-character statement, I'm going to believe him. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Tarkov's in 5 days. Yep. And it sucks because I leave. I need to go into home for Christmas to see my grandfather because it might be the last time I get to. The Tarkov's kind of my thing, which is going to be...
You still have eyes on these
sucky.
guys, right?
Yes, sir. I am island away. They're going to Mermaids, or I guess they're looting now. I am at the outpost next to it. Problem is, I got a sloop on the other side of this island, so if they come and try and fucking kill me, we got an issue. But if they don't, we're gonna be chilling.